I like area and cycles. I don't know what you want from me.
Alright, we are
I feel
live.
like rate would.
Wait. Grab, move.
Have you liked the stream in
Wait.
that?
Move.
Let me
I
link
think
the
Min
Twitch stream to everyone.
theory min cycles is I think 62 if I'm not mistaken.
If you're not
Oh,
close.
somebody
so-
post a link. I don't have to myself.
You only need 4 destabilized water per input.
Yeah.
If you need a link to
you
get to
use-
this.
Oh yeah, you can use only 4, not 5. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can use the
tripartite
center.
salts for
Yeah, true.
for your
Then it's gonna be
extra
less.
salts.
Yeah,
Then
I'm pretty sure
gonna
it's
be-
50.
Then it's gonna be 12. Yeah, then it's 50.
Ad blocker doesn't work on Twitch. This is so sad.
Very
Yeah.
sad. I know, like there is like an extension, but it like that I have, but it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, Twitch is Twitch knows somehow how to have ads outside of that can't be blocked. But I think the problem is that it just plays through the same player.
Yeah.
Which,
so it's not
ad
actually
block
obvious.
Yeah, so adblock can't, remove it without also removing the stream that you're gonna watch later.
Very sad.
What bet should I have
Imagine
everyone
you
do
do that.
today? Oh boy. Shall I do the tithing again? I think I'll do the tithing again. Do you think there will be a tie shown on stream?
What metric are we watching today?
Area.
Yay.
Okay.
This was primarily designed for area.
Let me see. We'll be starting in 61st.
Can I still
no
edit my
idea.
notes or not?
I already
I still
downloaded
have
them,
no
so
idea
no.
how many
Unless you're gonna
Okay.
edit your
fun
sub
notes
notes.
I have.
No, but I'm. Nah.
If you're editing your sub notes, I'll re-download them tomorrow, so.
Nah, it's fine.
Anyways, let me start the prediction.
How am I still getting ads?
This is so
I clicked.
sad.
I started this stream like 5 minutes. Okay, it just thought. I think the ads freaked out because I alt tabbed out because I came back and it said I had a minute left of ads and then it just suddenly stopped at like 58 seconds.
Isn't there
This is
like
also
a
bad.
way to make your browser think it's like not alt tabbed?
I don't know. I don't really care.
Tomorrow I'm gonna make a piston-related prediction, but today we'll give the good old will there be a tertiary tie.
Tomorrow I'm gonna make a piss.
Tomorrow's,
I'm gonna make a bist.
Tomorrow's prediction. Will there be a sub
I'm
tie
gonna make the
broken
bet
by
that there are
piston?
No, that's way too likely. I think I'm just gonna do will there
If-
be a piston in top 20.
If bist was a piston or a piston, would it extend at the neck or the legs?
Neck.
Both. In equal proportion.
But arms don't extend. Arms don't extend, so you just get really tiny arms and torso.
Yeah, arms don't extend, only pistons extend.
Well, yeah, that's
True.
the grabber part.
OMG, it's a piston.
Anyway,
Prediction
if
is
you repeat
lying
OMG, it's a
again.
bist twice. Then you get bistum in the middle.
Every time you say OMG, it's a bist, your chance of randomly coming across the cat that will adopt itself into your life raises by 1%.
So if you say it 100
multiplicative-
times, it's guaranteed to happen.
No,
Okay.
multiplicatively.
That's not
So, like, for
how
example, multiplicative 50, if you get 50% chance, that's 50. Then another 50 on top of that, that's 75. Then another 50, that's like 85.5 or whatever. You
Okay.
know? So you can never reach 100, but you can get pretty close.
So the odds of it not happening reduces by 1%.
Wait, how many
Sensitivity.
submitters are there?
There are The website says
Not
there
enough
are
and too many.
65 submitters, but a lot of those are probably showcased and a lot of those are area solved. So we will be starting in 61st today, and I will only be counting the solutions that are shown.
No 6-7.
And apparently last place is 62nd, so it's not that far off it.
Oh wait, you can just keep spending channel points?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can bet more than just 10. Unless you're Dutch. Because the Dutch people can't gamble. It's not allowed for them or something.
Aw. Well,
Probably for the
Belgium,
best.
which I would expect like to also not be allowed because like it's similar,
Eh.
but I can.
It's a different government, so. Metric
True.
is area.
Well,
We're
different.
doing area.
Well, different governments because Belgium.
You know, that's one thing I'm not too opposed of.
I say area and I see a bunch of more votes for no.
Like if you agree.
Everyone needs to
What else
vote
can we
with-
actually do with channel points?
Revik says that he went all
everyone
in.
needs to vote with a number of channel points even equal to their sub score. If you
That way
do
we
well
can
on sub,
spoil
you
it?
don't get to gamble as much.
OMG, it's a piston. No, that's tomorrow's bet. Tomorrow we're betting on if top 20 will have a piston or not.
There's a periodic clicking noise coming from somebody.
That might be my chair.
It's,
My
yeah, it
Probably.
doesn't sound as
Crispy.
much like a clicking noise as much as it sounds.
Wait,
just
is it
kind
by
of
any
like
chance this
something-
noise?
No.
No.
Okay.
Correction.
What's up,
it is not my
Bennies?
chair.
There, it
Weeklies.
just happened. It sounds
Yeah, it
kind of
just
like
happened.
someone's almost like clacking two things together or like
Yeah,
resting something
okay.
down on a table.
It might be me fidgeting with my water bottle.
It might be.
I like having these predictions because it also just serves as the we're waiting for people to join the stream portion of the stream.
Wait, what's
I
happening? Why is
understand.
Van Berlo spinning in his grave? What happened?
Because
We're
because
doing-
we have
we're-
built a really strange thing.
We're doing
for the
this thing called the
weeklies
Opus
today.
Magnum Weeklies, and where each week we have a puzzle, and this week's puzzle that I'm currently streaming the results of in this well, I'm streaming them on Twitch, but we're commentating in this voice chat, is called Van Berlo's Rotor. So you're live right now.
Oh, alright.
Just so you know.
Hey,
Hope-
Mom,
yeah,
I want
hopefully
TV.
hopefully no one from my office knows I'm doing this instead of working.
Yeah, I think you should, I think you should go to work instead. Well, I mean, if you want to watch
I'm
the
working
stream.
from home.
Oh, okay.
I'm working
If you
from
want
home.
to, if you want to watch the stream, the link is in the events channel.
If I still had a job, like I'd do the same.
Wait, how do I download weekly puzzles or whatever?
Well, there is currently no weekly puzzle, but usually you download it from well, somebody's gonna post the link in the events chat.
It's currently
That's
pinned.
channel.
Oh,
The
okay.
current puzzle is the link to it is pinned in the channel.
Well, I mean, it's
Um,
pinned, but like that, it's not the current puzzle
Hey,
anymore. There
I
is no
cursed.
current puzzle.
The recent puzzle.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back to doing silver paint.
Enjoy. Remember,
luck.
you can move the conduits.
Yes, I remembered very quickly.
Remember WASD.
No, the game
I had
tells
two
you.
failed.
The game
Yeah,
tells you you
yeah.
can use WASD, but does not tell you you can move the fucking conduits.
I had two false starts on silver paint because I didn't know you could move the conduits. And
Yeah,
as soon as I
that's
found
a
that you could move the
saying.
conduits, then I just beat the whole appendix.
I made a point for
It is-
including that in the wiki about the conduits.
The
It
people
is
aren't gonna read the wiki
genuinely-
before they solve Silver Paint. They're just gonna be stuck on Silver Paint and be like, oh, you can move the conduits because the game never tells
We
you
need
you
to
can
we
move
need
the
to add
damn
this. We need to
conduit.
bother Zach about this.
we have had
It can
Like-
work, can confirm.
there are successful.
You can solve it
conduits
without
not
moving the
moved.
conduits. It's way harder,
It's
but you
just
can.
hard.
Yeah.
It's just unnecessarily really hard.
Hmm.
Honestly, honestly, this sludge should have been first, and then to teach you about how the puzzle works or how direction works, and then Silver Paint says conduits may be moved or whatever.
Also, it seems like
Yeah,
the
maybe.
addiction is over.
Did I just hear a car horn?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
someone's.
you did.
That's a car horn coming from someone.
Who the fuck is driving?
Oh
I
no,
don't know,
that's
it might
probably
just-
from outside of my window.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably
is-
advise
this is
most
a
people
funny
to
call.
mute when they're not talking, just to avoid like background noise.
Yeah.
Also,
Or
if
just
someone
have
runs in the
TikTok.
room saying some shit like, "Hey, your butt medicine is here," that's not forever eternalized into this Twitch channel.
Hmm. Anyways, let's actually begin the main content. Cassie Pepsi, you wanna talk about your puzzle?
Yeah, I was working on a campaign about disjoint molecules, and Haxton just sort of asked me out of the blue, "Hey, would you want to make a disjoint puzzle for Weeklies?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then I made this.
Yeah, we kind of just
And-
we were like, disjoint seems to be really popular lately. Let's go ask the person who makes the disjoint campaign if they want to make a disjoint puzzle for the Weeklies, and we
Yeah,
did.
I
And so this puzzle exists now. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
I'll comment on some other stuff about the puzzle once we start revealing some
Yeah.
solves.
You wanna
'cause for now,
talk
I'll
about how we
keep it to myself.
decided the metrics or anything like that?
I mean, the metrics, I already wanted to make an area puzzle, which is why
Yeah.
the product is like that.
No, it's so true.
It is a
Um,
very funny shape for area.
Yeah.
Also, when we were making this, CrazyBot hadn't made a PR for
Oh yeah, true.
disjoint validation.
So we had to do
So-
like metrics that the game actually calculates, so we can just take it from the the game.
Yeah, so that's why the primary, or the first one, area cycles cost is just those three, and why the second one is just sum, because that's very easy to,
It's area
manually
cycles
calculate?
and cost.
yeah.
And
So,
we can
the-
calculate some with the old OMs, and we can I think it's also possible to calculate the amount of pistons because that requires no simulating whatsoever.
that's also true. The
Yeah,
amount of
you
pistons
just
was a
inspect the
very, it's
Oh
a
yeah, that
very
was a
last
very
minute addition.
last minute decision because usually sums don't have secondaries anyways.
Yeah, it was,
So
it
we
was like, yeah, it was like instructions for like a hot minute, and then nobody told me that was a bad idea. until
Well, I
it
mean,
was too late, until it was
it's
like
not it's
a
not a
week
bad
before.
idea. It's just that it doesn't really matter all that much. You can just
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
in
yeah.
anything. So we decided to throw in fuck it pistons.
Yeah.
Just to torment Zorflax.
Yes, specifically
More or
to torment
less.
Zorflax. Yes.
Well, that's just.
I submitted an author solve, which had some help from GUI.
Oh yeah, GUI was
So we'll see that
active
at
when
some
this
point.
puzzle was being formulated, but I think they're taking a break from Opus Magnum as of now.
All right. I think let's just jump right into it.
Alright, we can begin. First off, at 61st place, at 100 area, we have Charlotte and the Demon.
All right.
The notes say, "Why do you keep making me do area? I think the hosts hate me. I try to abuse the spacious nature of the disjoints to assemble it from the inside. Then I realized after I was 80% finished that the arms were building a cage around themselves. It was all downhill from there, really."
Yeah, that
I mean,
That is
a
really
very nice
cool
assembly.
looking. That is an incredibly sick assembly. It is, however, also correctly assessed to be a cage.
This isn't Van Berlo's rotor, this is Van Berlo's cage. But if you have your
This-
arms, like, inside of the output, then they can just stay inside. This is one of those products where you can have arms inside and it'll be fine, unlike life sensing potion, where I'm sure many of you playing life sensing potion have accidentally trapped your arm inside of the ring, and
I mean,
Yeah,
if
it,
you're
it was
Yeah.
intentional design to allow arms inside the output glyph.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
That's
also
nice.
Curious Lipstick. I fell for it again my first time playing Curious Lipstick, and I was like, shit.
Oh
I feel
man.
like
Fell for it again,
that's
award.
one of the iconic things alongside peeling the flare.
Yeah, trapping your arm inside of the smallest ring.
And tragically, when you are inexperienced in the game and do this, you do not know what overlap is, so you don't know the way to go. Nah, it's fine actually.
Well, I mean, even if you do know what overlap is, people might go, I don't want to cheat with overlap.
In synthetic malachite, that's building the product with the arm inside is a very common trope with all the solves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that for synthetic
It's basically
malachite.
canon.
It's a big enough ring. It's just that you can't do it for, like, the smallest ring.
I mean,
And you can
I would
pivot
argue
as
that-
well.
Yeah.
I would argue that synthetic malachite is a puzzle entirely about being able to do that.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so this puzzle in particular, maybe we should probably we should probably explain how disjoint works.
Yeah, that would be centralized.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
disjoint is a special kind of molecule that all the molecules, all of these three atoms are part of the same molecule, but they have no bonds between them. Same with these two, and you can and you can bond further molecules onto it, and the game
And
will
it
just
will
be
work
like, okay,
But if you
Alright.
debond,
no problem. Like, I'm being lazy. Zorflex will be mad at me. I'm using a plus instruction. I do not care.
bless you.
Excuse me.
But yeah, you can bond them together, and they'll move around.
The game only worries about disassembling atoms when there's a debonder involved.
Yeah, so it'll only matter if once everything debonds, then it'll recalculate everything that's supposed to be in the molecule, and then it becomes separate. All of these atoms, these are now separate because they have been debonded.
Yeah,
So-
the game suddenly
Yeah, that's-
remembers, oh yeah, I gotta behave.
Not like suddenly remembers, but more like no.
The
It only
It's Wile E.
checks.
Coyote.
It only
the
checks what's
debonder-
supposed to be in a molecule once it's that debonds.
The
Yeah.
debonder sets a Boolean flag in the molecule, and then the game checks all those molecules with that Boolean flag set, and then disassembles,
And just
breaks them all up.
yeah. Well, I
And
mean, I
it
assume
doesn't
it
care
just
what
checks
happened.
every single atom and to check if it's, and then like just, I don't know, probably just how
Yeah.
debond is coded. Anyways, you can abuse this back to make products where not all the atoms are connected. So, such
You
as
could
this
also-
one
You
in
make these things-
particular.
And you create these
what-
things by editing puzzles file directly, right?
We create these puzzles by using an external puzzle editor, but like given these inputs, you can just build this in the game, as we have seen.
I mean, the
with
inputs
this
themselves, yeah.
first solution here, yeah.
One of the interesting properties of disjoint molecules that is not demonstrated in this puzzle, but which I find fun, is that you can have no access outputs.
Oh yeah. Because you can
by
like
just-
debond, yeah. Well, I mean, if
But
That's only true if the output does not have disjoint in it.
if you have disjoint inputs but not disjoint outputs, you can use that and the
Yeah,
disjoint explosion event.
Yeah, to output something.
Yeah.
But
Which is
that's not
really
relevant
cool
for this
for,
puzzle in
like,
particular.
Cost.
Yeah, it's kind of like outputting polymers.
Kinda.
Yeah, but yeah, it's also interesting for cycles because that's one less latency.
Yep.
Assuming you have something extra to debond off of. It was a consideration during pass-through alloy. We were deciding if we wanted to make a puzzle like that or not. We didn't. Paxton didn't. It's something you can do though. But yeah, in this solution in particular, you see that the solution, the solve actually grabs one of the two. What is it called again? Disjointed water.
Destabilized water.
Destabilized water. Yeah, you can see the destabilized water stabilize and then split up, so that it can access it as individual atoms, which I believe is a common motif that we will be seeing throughout the rest of the stream.
Foreshadowing.
But alright.
Because you do need to be able to get a pair
Yeah.
of single
Single atoms, yeah. But alright. Next up, we have in 55th place, because the rest of them are all sum solves, we have at 67 area, Review.
Funny numbers.
Oh, this one makes 4 individual atoms.
Interesting. We just does it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Something I'm going to wonder about is how long are we going to be seeing product pivoted around center for?
Well, I
Because-
mean,
A while.
don't worry about that yet. As of now, you want to try to figure out how to not have to move the product so much.
Yeah,
Because
the
when
product is moving like a full diameter.
Yeah, right now the product is
Wait.
moving very far away, an area you usually don't want that to happen. You don't want the input to move very far away, you don't want the output to do very far away. Ideally, you want to build on top of the output.
Yeah.
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 The theoretical, like, the parts, like, for all the parts that you need at least, I think it's 31 area, not counting arms. So, there's a lot of extra area used before that point.
Also, anybody worried about losing the prediction? No, this is not a tie. I just skipped a bunch of sum solves.
I guess we're skipping some to avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're skipping some of them.
We're skipping some of
Some
them.
of them.
You can OM clone, it's just not gonna work. OM clone doesn't have the newest
can
OM
certainly
sim
try.
with disjoint.
How does it break actually? I'm kind of curious.
It just
It
doesn't.
just thinks it's separate.
Yeah, it just doesn't think it's. It just treats disjoint as all separate molecules because it's the old
So-
version of OM sim which does that.
Does it? Can the output glyph accept a whole bunch of separate molecules if you just try and
Yeah.
press forward anyway in OM clone?
But, like,
I
it
have no
doesn't,
idea, I
doesn't
don't
match
use
the
it.
game. But, like, you could.
I mean, if
Like,
if
it's not
OM
gonna validate.
if OM clone is ever updated with the new OM sim, then it can, but it's not. Get not great on this.
Yeah.
I do wonder what the strategy here is to do to...
Honestly, if anyone pinged not great in the middle of the week, y'all probably could have had OM clone for this puzzle. It's probably not that different. It's not probably not that difficult to change the OM sim of OM clone. For the developer of that website.
Oh
I
well.
I personally, I don't use OM clone. I would have
Yeah.
solved this puzzle in
Nice.
Opus Magnum myself in area.
It-
My limit is placing about 2,000 instructions.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, but all right.
And
You were gonna say?
I think feasible. I
Yeah.
think 2,000 instructions is well within the limit of this puzzle.
And usually, like, if it's 2,000, it's usually 6p, and I just copy paste like 5 copies of my instructions, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
I usually do the optimization first, and once I'm sure that I've optimized everything at 1p, then I 6p it as the very last step.
Yep.
If it's 6p is necessary. Unless it's like one of those special polymer or special puzzles like polymers, sparse polymers where you have to do it 6p, or like, you know, my puzzle earlier this in the second week where you have to 6p that. Then I just program the whole thing. But like, you know, that one was like at most 1,000 instructions as well. My solution was like 800 something.
Which one was that?
Dowsing rods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do those in game. A
that
sparse
makes sense.
polymer is a polymer where you can just build from the side or build from the holes. The most prominent example you can find is probably right now it's probably very dark thread. If you go look at the area record for a very dark thread, you will see what a sparse polymer is.
General principle is that sparse polymers are polymers that, like, if you just push them, they will slide over a lot of area.
Okay.
All right. We have continued recording. I'm going to have to stitch those together. All right. Moving on then. Wait, I don't think this was on the stream. I think the stream, the video cut out where I said, "Oh, there was an error noise." I don't know what it was. It was my disk running out of space.
I don't feel so good.
Good thing I have partitions, so it wasn't just my computer crashing. It was on a different partition compared to where my OS was.
Okay, can we please move on before it crashes again?
Yeah. Anyways, this solve. I would say it's
Yes,
mostly
we
just
have
an
one
area
defending,
conscious
so
solve,
I
and there are
know.
no notes.
I like this solve. The idea of doing input suppression on the tripartite solve by just like pivoting
yeah?
around the center is pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's what I did with mine too, but it got limiting in my case.
I think that might be pretty powerful with some.
Yeah,
You think?
it's very slick at least.
Yeah. But alright. Next up we have at 52nd place, we're skipping 53rd, that is a sum solve, at least according to my parser. We have MB Ventus at 58 area. I think we're finally getting to the more proper area looking solutions, because this one's building most of it on top of the product, on top of the output glyph.
Yeah.
Oh, it calcifies basically everything and then read Berlo's it. Also, the Berlo is on track.
You can't tell with mine, but I actually did it with mine too. I calcify all but the 2 water that's needed, like as it swings over to the Berlo.
If you're slick, you can have it. You can save precisely 2 water from calcification.
But yeah, the notes say, to be honest, I just gave up on getting anything better. I was super busy this week. That is very valid. And this is a pretty decent area solution for a new solution 1.
I really like how it at the end when Berlo applies all the right cardinals, it reminds me of like a printer printing a design on something almost.
Yeah.
I've been referring to like the phases of some solves, that is a subset of solves, not solves for some.
Mhm.
You can define like 2 separate tasks, which are assemble the thing and paint it.
Yeah, but you know, maybe you would want to do them simultaneously. Maybe that would be better
Yeah.
for a sum score.
We'll see that tomorrow, and like how those phases are interacted
Yeah,
with
we'll
for
discuss that
some.
tomorrow. Since that's a sum
But
thing.
it is something that
Something.
I want to appreciate. Also, another
Something.
thing worth appreciating: input suppression with the Berlo.
Ooh, oh, is that
Oh,
why?
yes.
That's why it's on a track?
Yes,
Oh, hell. Nice.
because it has 3 states.
That's pretty cool.
On the duplicator, but not on the tripartite salt. On the duplicator and tripartite salt, and out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's doing all 3 of these for various purposes.
Yeah. But alright.
And it
Oh, yeah.
needs to do that input
Moving
suppression.
moving the Berlo wheel instead of the product is better because the area is smaller
Yeah.
when you
Much
move
smaller.
Berlo.
Yeah.
Berlo is quite nicely small.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the blinding stew moment where we reveal you can delete the Berlo wheel?
No, you need it for
Simply
this
don't
puzzle.
Berlo. Summon your fire out of thin
It's
air.
like that video Mr. Puzzle made where the Berlo just drops all its atoms. Next up, we have at 49th place, at 49 area. Wow, we have Bartimus.
The fixed point. First place, Saul put the Berlo wheel inside the output.
Unfortunately, because of the salt in the center.
I think that's not the only thing stopping it from stopping you from putting Berlo in the center. It's just that it's the trapping your arm inside of a ring all over again, but this time it's the whole ass Berlo.
Well, no, the
No,
output
it's
is
Berlo atoms big.
around it. So you
Yeah.
build it
This is a
around
fascinating
the Berlo.
assembly.
Oh yeah,
This is
it's like-
genuinely so interesting.
it shoves in the center like a core. And that's
Yeah.
one
This
way
is
to
so
do
My
it.
solve was better.
Also, why did
I
the solution
do-
start
I
with
do
That's
like
a whole
awesome.
bunch of period override instructions? That's whack.
That is very odd.
Wait, how does this
Also,
solution
how did you
start?
get that many period overrides? That's
Then
illegal.
the arms rotate into place first. No, you can place more than one. Wait, can you?
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Wow.
Yeah,
what
this
the-
is solution. This is.
What the
This-
fuck is this solution, Bartimus?
That's illegal.
How did you get this many
against
period
regulations.
overrides, Bartimus? What are you
Where
doing?
did you get these period overrides, Bartimus?
That's unconventional, don't you know?
They're counterfeit. This is currently my favorite solve that I've ever seen for 2 reasons.
This solve is
There's
fun.
there's just a video of Bartimus over the little tile area where you pick up your tiles for the instructions, and there's a sign that says "Take 1" over the period overrides, and he just looks around and starts grabbing handfuls. That's how he got all those.
Stuffing them in the bag.
Yeah, just do it quickly so no one can see.
Alright. Cool solve though. I like how it inserts in the core. Like, just slides
Yeah,
it in.
the core insertion is slick.
Mm.
10 out of 10 there.
Alright. Next up, we have at 48th place in 48 area. If we're following this trend, first place is gonna have 1 area. We have Real Sci Guy.
Gee.
Ooh, I like how the debonder is inside the assembled ring.
Boop 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 boop.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That-
output is a bit out of the way.
Yeah. The
So-
debonder positioning is slick. Only having 1 bonder means that you have to do a lot of turning the product.
Yeah.
But Real Sakai did a pretty good job of filling the hexes that would be taken up by pivoting the product with
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Because let me demonstrate. If you pivot from the middle, I think this is the one of the easiest ways to demonstrate it. You do take up some extra area over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, and
Yeah,
that
the
is
nubs.
yeah, that's not ideal. But in this solution in particular, it fills up those spaces with extra arms, so you know it's not as bad.
That is, I think, good damage control at least.
Yeah.
I don't know that pivoting is required for area, but if you're
Damage
going to
control is-
pivot, doing the damage control of putting stuff in those spaces is a really good way to avoid unnecessary area.
Mm-hmm. But alright. Next up, we have at also 48 area, but 219 cycles. We have in 47th place, Evan off. This looks like a sum solve. What's the sum? I'll skip this one. This one looks like a sum solve. Alright, next up, we have a 46 area. In 46th place, we have Chlorine.
We're on track for the top solve being one area.
That's how it works, yeah.
We're still
Or are
on
we
track.
on trackless?
Linear extrapolation is perfectly reliable and has caused no problems ever. Don't worry about it.
I see we're slowly moving towards burlowing, coloring the input before assembling, putting it into the assembly.
I mean, that is
Multiple
much more
people protecting
compact,
Rebix.
because
Print and paste instead of paste and print.
the input is much more compact than the product. So if you're gonna have to wave something around to like show it to the Berlo,
Yeah,
then it may as well be an input.
and that's mostly what this sauce does better than the previous ones.
Also, extremely missed opportunity for a Critelli spot.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
There's an
uncovered
inner
hex.
one hex inside
Yeah, one
the product.
the one
that's not
inner hex
swept.
that uncovered. What? That's one cool thing about this puzzle is that you can have uncovered hexes like that in the middle of the product. Just due to how it's
Extremely
assembled.
We're not
Where
angry,
is
we're
Missed
just
Critelli
disappointed.
Where is
opportunity.
the actual Critelli? Anyways, I don't see it anywhere.
It probably might be
It's
a
probably
default
covered.
location, or this
might
might
be
be a
covered up
conscious Critelli
Oh no, it's to the
rejection.
left. Okay. This is Chlorum, I doubt it. If this were like Goodbye Galaxy or something, then yeah, I would say that's a conscious rejection of it.
Anti-Critelli action.
This does have yeah, there were two spots when I was like designing the puzzle. I realized, oh, there's actually two spots where you can just have an arm inside the output without any collision.
Yeah.
And this uses one of
Arm-
them and leaves the other one unused.
Yeah, Arm 3 is just there. It's vibing. But alright. Next up, we have in 45th at 45 area, Vivi. The
The
trend
linear
continues.
trend stays. My Excel graph is looking very orderly so far.
That unfortunate debonder position, just out there in the corner, and needing Arm 4 to I guess Arm 4, the place Arm 4 is swept over by the center
Yeah.
pivot anyways, so it's
So
not that
Arm
bad.
Yeah.
is free for area.
Yeah, but the hex Arm 4 is grabbing is not free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have been overlapped with where you're building.
Yeah, you could
Like one
probably like
inside.
have it maybe something like this, but oh yeah, but then when you're pivoting, it will hit this atom.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Yeah,
like
good. Just
the in like
Oh, yeah.
up left.
yeah, well, somewhere.
somewhere.
Definitely didn't need that hex of area, which is unfortunate, but
Also, I
It's-
appreciate the changing the direction of swing to avoid crashes.
It's also mostly
Uh,
swinging in this corner, and then it uses the parts of the output. Like these parts of the output are the extra hexes, and that they're already the output glyph anyways.
yeah, that's pretty slick.
Alright, no notes for
Yeah,
this
you
off?
could,
Yeah?
if you rotated the unmonitor and arm 4 around the center of arm 4, and then move the salt that would get hit to that hex that has nothing put on it.
Yeah, but that requires a lot more effort.
Yeah, but effort is not the metric; it's area.
Well, I mean, for some people it is. Alright, next up we have, in 44th place, at 45 area and 485 cycles, like half the amount of cycles, we have Death and Field and Valerie's True. The
Simply
notes
go
say,
fast.
the title says, put things in the product. It's free space. It's free real estate.
it is free real estate.
Well, not really.
Oh,
because-
that's good
because-
for tele placement.
Because one of them, some of those hexes you don't actually have to swing over. Case in point.
That is a fun tripartite salt location.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it means that you can just do this nice pivot assembly just for free. However, pivot assembly. I have mixed feelings on pivot assembly.
It's pivot. Well, I mean, we will talk about other assembly methods when we get to them. For now, we will enjoy the pivot assemblies for what they are.
I mean, we saw a different assembly method.
Oh yeah,
we saw
true. The
Barnabas.
insert the core.
But
Yeah, but that's
Barnabas's
not
assembly method
particular.
was
Yeah,
sick.
but it spent so much area grabbing that core from way out there to slot it in.
Yeah. It had its core stored like miles away.
Yeah.
That was really funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Alright. Next up, we have in 43rd place at 45 area, but 365 cycles, we have RDM Hater. I think we have a lot of we're gonna see. Oh no, never mind. It swung over the Critelli. Oh well.
Storelli.
Oh, it's acting as a storage. The notes say
Yes.
it was a lot nicer to watch before optimizing cycles. I don't know, still looks pretty nice to watch.
This bears a lot of resemblance to my original solve for this puzzle.
This is very much a calcify everything and sort it out from there sort of solve. Also, peak the input suppression.
Input suppression is fairly easy in this puzzle. You have so many options to suppress. You can suppress with the intermediary, you can suppress with the other input, you can suppress with Berlo.
I think this solve struggles with the fact that it has the tripartite salt in the center, but is not exclusively pivoting to construct. It's also doing track moves before the final move.
Yeah.
So it needs to be worrying about tripartite salt suppression constantly.
Yeah. But, good thing is it's not that hard to suppress it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easy
And I mean-
suppression. It's just a constant suppression.
Zorflaxing in the chat says, don't
I think
worry,
this-
chat, none of you are close to our 8 area solve. So true.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think this.
quietly confident this week.
I'm just
I don't know
trying to
about
figure out.
quietly.
I know
Alright,
some.
audibly.
I know some solves figured out the sort of the coloring technique that I that established the pattern here. I don't think this one does.
I don't think the order of
might.
coloring matters as much because you sort of
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I just want to
It
explain it because I think it's really funny
Mm-hmm.
at some point.
At least for
It'll
area,
matter
doesn't
in
takes
matter.
advantage of it.
Yeah, with some we
Oh,
can
yeah.
care. When we get to the sum solves tomorrow, we can talk more about how the coloring
Oh, that's
order
a good point.
matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have a 44 area in 42nd place, Mikulius.
We have had
Is that
precisely
42?
one.
Is that 44 A's in the title? It might be.
We have had precisely
That looks like
2
44 to
area
me.
worth of lag relative to the linear extrapolation. Linear extrapolation is struggling.
It's we're going a bit off track from it. Unfortunately, it has a lot of extra hexes that are covered by the central pivot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But it does leave this single hex uncovered. And that's one less
for what
hex.
it's worth, I just checked. That is in
No
fact
Cotelli.
44 A's.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Mikulius. I'm sure it is also a expression of what you think about this puzzle, but it is also 44 A's.
That is a mood, yes. This puzzle did be kind of
That's what a lot of
I'm
people
not
seem to
sorry.
think about this puzzle. You don't have to be. People just don't like area.
I
think people just hate me in particular. I think that's what it is.
No,
I really
People
loved
just don't
some
like
for this
area.
puzzle.
I mean, if
I had a
you might
great
gather
time.
that people hate you from the DMs you've been getting today or this week, but that's
No,
just
I haven't. No. It's been great.
that's just common. I have I don't know how many times I've received this. What the fuck?
Also,
I
something I will say I appreciate here is the tripartite solve delivery for this solve. Just pivot into place.
Oh yeah,
That's really slick.
it's some cool
And-
stuff you can do with disjoint puzzles.
Yep.
That you don't usually get to see in standard puzzles.
Because standard puzzles don't give you reagents this long.
Yeah.
the standard puzzles suck.
And standard puzzles usually don't have reagents that have holes in them that you can pass stuff through while you
Yeah,
pivot them.
that's not usually allowed. Also, stream is
Yeah,
not
I
in.
know. I've been noticing. That's why I haven't progressed to the next solution yet. Oh no, it went to
Yeah.
0. Oof.
Oh dear.
Alright.
I have a question. What's all the numbers, like the 1s and 2s, next to everyone's names in chat?
prediction.
We did a prediction. I did a prediction of will there be any 4 ties.
Oh, okay. Because I was sitting here
Uh,
worried that it was the winning sum solve gonna have a piston in it prediction.
Oh no, that's tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's
that's
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
And not winning, just top 20.
Top 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not ambitious at all. That's all.
Hey, I gotta make it like somewhat balanced.
We're doing.
I mean, you had to make it realistic because there's
Yeah.
no way the top solve's gonna have a piston in it.
Well, I mean, last time we had a second place with a piston in it, so who knows?
It'd be so funny if Zorflex had to eat his words that he just made right now.
It would be really funny if Zorflax had the solve with a piston in it.
I would prevent myself from submitting just out of stubbornness. I would just
Also, I'm waiting for the stream to
deliberately
come.
throw.
But it has a higher secondary. That means it's better automatically.
Oh, I'm waiting for the stream to come back.
If I was sitting on a
Yeah.
winning sum solve that had a piston in it, I'd just continue sitting on it. No one needs to know.
It's still bad.
Then you must live.
How many sub points does the sub score have to drop due to a piston for you to be willing to accept piston in sub?
Well, I actually like the idea someone threw out of doing piston-only sum metric. Like, you have to use pistons, just because it'll be a different metric. It'll just be a
Yeah.
different.
That would
thing
be
entirely.
fun.
The
Some
stream
of
is
the,
And also, we
Yeah.
could keep the meme going.
the stream is not looking good.
It could be like
in
what is
the,
it?
It's at zero
Sorry.
kil. It's popping into 0 kilobytes per second occasionally. I think we're.
Is it capital
I
E or
thi-
lowercase?
Oh, we're back. We're back. Stream is back. All right, everybody,
Yay.
press refresh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it was something like arms over pistons and then secondary sum, that'd be kind of funny. Or just force piston only. God, I
Yeah,
hate
you use your like
ads.
number of arms that are not pistons as your primary or something like that.
Yeah.
The stream is loading back in. It's
Yeah, it's loading
at
for
least
me.
the indicator says it's steady now. I hope it stays that
It looks
way.
good to me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It was good.
Okay, we can continue now. Next up in 41st place, we have a 44 area, 460 cycles. That is here. The notes say, finally fairly happy with this solve. Smaller is certainly possible. I don't want to make that though.
Ooh. It's an interesting footprint.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this one puts a
'Cause-
debonder in the middle.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, it's free real
Also-
estate.
Okay.
This solve is coloring after
Oh yeah. That's-
assembly,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like might cause problems.
Well, I mean, it's not that. Why is Berlo on a track though?
It would prevent collision.
He needs to dodge out of the
Uh,
way.
Yeah, but it can
Dodging the
just
pivot
rot-
swings.
It can rotate, right? Can it?
I don't know.
Can it do the
I don't
rotate
think
dodge?
so, because
I think it's. I think
Only
it's.
It would color
Up to some point.
as well.
Yeah, I would color. I think.
I mean,
Oh
it's fine if
yeah,
you
it
just
would.
have
It has
the
to
Berlo
avoid. It
rotated.
has to dodge the coloring. Yeah. Oh, oof.
I mean,
Because the
Yeah, I would have
calcifier is on the outside, and it doesn't want to translate that.
Yeah, it wants
have
And
to.
you
even if it
considered
did,
It's moving out of the
simply
way
with
to
the
dodge
dodge.
coloring. Okay.
have you considered coloring it right the first time?
Yeah. Rip.
It-
But yeah. Well, Benazir says, so smaller is certainly possible. I don't want to make that though, and that's perfectly fair. But alright, next up we have at 43 area now. In 40th place at 1,279 cycles, we have Event Ruler and Skyhawk. With the solution, reasonable area.
Interesting.
What would you consider unreasonable area?
When did that
100.
hex in the wait? When did that hex in the middle get taken up?
There was a swing with the input over it.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, you just
Oh,
missed it.
that's just
It was
an
the arm
empty
swing.
arm.
It's just.
Oh,
it's just
the oh, it's just the arm.
wasteful movement. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's the
curious-
arm.
Yeah,
Yeah, arm through-
no
okay.
Adam touches it.
I'm curious to see if that will get swung over by.
Yeah,
something
yeah, it
more
will.
substantial
Okay.
Later.
Yeah, it will. It has. Okay.
Okay.
I just
Oh
saw
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
No-
Oh, I
no
li- I
need to
like
do a
the-
dodge of that hex.
I like the input just staying in the middle.
That is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the coloring order. The reason it's like this is originally it was pairs of the same cardinal,
Mhm.
and then I flipped the order in which the Berlo acted, or something like that. Or I like, switched the order to try and get it to be in the same color order as Berlo, like the same clockwise, whatever. Because it was like flipped the first time.
Mhm.
But that just caused it to look like this, so I just kept it.
Mhm.
I mean, this works, and
Yeah.
also I really like that. The as much as 2 duplications is a lot of duplications,
Well, I mean,
Uh,
those
the
hexes were
ability
swung
to-
over anyways. Well, most of them. Not the corner one, actually.
The ability to just like mash the product into the Berlo and get the proper coloration
Yeah.
is really convenient.
Hmm.
I think this solve is mostly optimized for covering up the space you get when you pivot the molecule from the finished shape from the center.
Yeah.
That's what this solve looks like to me.
Mhm.
But alright. Next up, we have in 39th place at 43 area but 1,104 cycles, Minor Man.
Wow.
This one does its duping first. It does have a lot of the important glyphs on that extra swing space.
W input suppression with the loose atom.
Yeah. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
loose atoms are a very convenient thing to input suppress with.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
4 input tiles
I mean, this is
inside of
just-
the output glyph.
Yeah,
It's really
this is just
cool.
Not
solid.
making predictions yet.
I like the solve,
And
it's
yeah,
cool.
really
I like the
helping a lot.
intermediary single atom just hanging out in the middle of the product until it's needed.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's got anything better to do.
Well, I mean, it could hang out outside, maybe.
I mean, yeah, but then you
Not
have
really.
to go
There's not
outside.
any good spots that
Yeah,
would collide
true.
with
That
the
is
rotor.
true.
Simply don't go outside.
Stay inside the rotor.
Don't leave the room.
Stay in school,
Yeah.
kids.
There is actually a
Umbrella
good place
skull.
in the air, where the Earth is, after it gets put in.
Hmm. Yeah, but moving around inside is cooler.
Well, the air needs to be there for suppression for a while.
Oh yeah, it's also
So
the
it's just like-
suppression.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
I didn't
suppression
consider that.
is actually a really important job for the air.
Yeah, true. But alright. Next up, we have at 641 cycles
Like
in
suppression.
38th place, Outer Rock Alchemy.
Wow, that's a lot faster.
Mhm.
This is just a really fast 43, I guess.
Mhm. Well, we could just pivot in the
Also-
middle. Might as well make that fast.
Yeah.
Now we are at only 6 hexes taken up by bad pivoting. 7 if you count the extra duplication.
Mhm.
Yeah, the thing with if you once you're like sort of forced by your design to have these empty hexes, the ones that are just like pivot clipped, you can just have arms there, and that helps a lot with the secondary.
Oh yeah. I wonder how many solutions we'll see where that just fills that up with arms.
If you can make effective use of those hexes,
Yeah.
of course.
Hokuri says suppression was not 100. Oh no, that's Tanuki saying suppression was not 100% trivial. Depends on your layout. For this solution in particular, it's not that hard. Just pivot the other input.
Yeah. I feel like input suppression very strongly is reflective of design methodology in this puzzle.
Yeah, just your layout in general. And
Because the simple
if you
fact
feel
is-
and if you value the suppression, you would probably just put the input in a better place that will make the suppression easier. But when you get
Yeah.
to actually the really low areas, there are not a lot of places where you can actually put the inputs.
Because the thing is that tripartite salt is an incredibly inconvenient molecule to just have sitting around in your layout.
Yeah,
It really is.
and you
When you're
mostly
trying to make the
just want to suppress because you actually only need one of it as well.
You would really like to not have to deal with this enormous
yeah.
fucking thing.
After you pull your first input, yeah.
Yeah.
This one also
You
does the,
need
the
one.
double duplication coloring.
Yeah. Double duplication coloring is very slick.
It's also really fast, so you know
Yeah.
the solution
It
is
also
really
uses
fast.
up a lot of area.
Unfortunately.
Though, notably, when you are doing the double duplication coloring, the direction the Berlo needs to pivot is opposite the direction it would need to pivot if you're just like pivoting to avoid crash.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's because I hate you guys.
well, I imagine it's also because the color order is the same as a Berlo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Alright. Yeah. But alright, we
Uh,
can move on for now. Next
that
up, we have.
prevents that.
Oh yeah.
That prevents that methodology from being really fast.
Yeah.
And
I think that's probably you know it like.
being
Well,
easy.
we can talk more about it when we do the sub-solves. It'll be way more important there.
Problem for later.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have in 37th place at 409 cycles. We have Exa for Triple A.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Wow.
notice that.
We're gonna
This
be
is very compact.
we've been at like 44, 43 area for a while now.
Yeah.
I guess we're in pile up land.
This solve doesn't care about the extra hexes it swings over. It says whatever.
Also,
Oh, whatever. Go my non-piston arm.
I
do-
played the default transportation engine. I'll be using
I-
the whole transportation engine.
Look
I
at-
do
look at
love
the
the
program.
just like
M888.
completely fixed like 3 arm.
That arm has one job and it does it well.
That
note
arm
say-
has one job and it is not allowed to do anything else.
The note says, the salt in the wheel. I take it all back. Oh yeah, the salt in the Berlo is usually a point of annoyance for a lot of people when it comes to solving quickly, but when you don't want to accidentally calcify, it's pretty nice to have salt in the wheel. No, don't want to accidentally dupe.
If you only have one duplication.
Yeah.
If you have 2 duplications, you're SOL.
Yeah. So, you know.
Have one
It
duplication.
helps
It's
make
that
the
easy.
dupe not a death tile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could save a few cycles here actually by making Arm 2 output the first 5, and then so Arm 3 resets quicker, and
How
then
does
Arm
Arm
3
two-
resets
Wait, how does
outputs
Arm
the
2
final
output
one.
though? By pistoning and like pushing
Yeah, by
it from
piston, by actually making it a piston.
yeah, I'm pistoning and then like retracting and then pushing it. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
6p and that's effort.
No, it isn't.
Well, if you want the actual speed of it,
It
it'll
is.
be 6p.
To be fair, you did make everyone actually play Opus Magnum properly this week. Shout out for that, by the way.
you can
Oh,
thank
absolutely.
you
Play
can
it properly.
thank
now.
you can thank Cassie Pepsi.
Thank you, Cassie Pepsi.
For making people
It
play
took
Opus
these
Magnum
joints.
when
For
they
people
play
playing Opus
Magnum.
Magnum and not OM clone.
The graphics are so much better.
Wow.
I'm never gonna use OM clones. I just can't stand looking at it.
That's
Oh.
the consensus in the Weeklies chat this week is that we don't actually like OM clone.
Yeah, I never liked OM clone. I can't use it.
The truth come out.
You can
Like,
make me
I-
use OM
I've
clone, but
tried
I'm
it
not
before.
gonna be happy.
And like the text editor, it's like I cannot handle copy and pasting in the text editor with how it works, and it's just like I thought the entire point was convenient copy pasting instructions, and it sucks at doing that because it's
I've
using
never used it.
spaces in a non-mono font in a
Ouch.
text line.
Ouch. I guess the best use for it is like cost solves.
I personally like it because I like being able to just like type
Mhm.
the instructions in rather than having to like hover my cursor over a spot and then press the button.
Yeah, I don't. I'm used to click. I'm. Some of y'all are probably gonna hate me for this, and I've already said this before, but I don't have quick hotkeys. I click every time I want to place an instruction. I don't know. I just like the
Oh, I do too.
I just like the tactile feeling of it.
Psychopath alchemy.
that's
Sorry,
great.
Best, but psychopath.
Yeah, wait till you
alchemy.
find out that I also use plus instructions first.
Ooh,
This used a plus instruction on the stream when you weren't here.
ooh. Specifically when I wasn't here.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
This
do
week's
it
just
again.
an exercise in rage baiting me. I feel.
Yes, correct.
I really like being able to just like type in the instruction tape like I'm writing text. It's
Yeah.
really nice. I wish I could do that in the game proper.
But alright, we should move on instead of just yapping like this. Alright, next up we have at 42 area now, in 36th place, we have Grayson.
Finally, primary drop. It's been
Yeah,
a
everyone who isn't Best, please use quick hotkeys. You'll thank me later.
What is quick hotkeys? Is it just like typing
show
the
ya.
thing?
Click
I'll
up,
show ya.
instead of clicking, you just.
There's an option called quick hotkeys where pressing a key places an instruction instead of actually needing to click again while you
And
hold down the key.
I didn't know that.
And it places an instruction under your cursor, which is really inconvenient because I want my cursor to be elsewhere.
But yeah,
Also,
that is an option you can use that I am not using.
also SMH Best haven't clicked through the finally this
I
setup is
feel
getting
like I've
close to
clicked through.
usable
I feel
dialogue.
like I've clicked through it before, but apparently not.
But like, especially when it comes to long instruction tapes, quick hotkeys is a godsend. Also, if you're ever trying to get into speed solving or online multiplayer, you're gonna suffer without quick hotkeys.
Oh yeah, you will, but like I don't do either of those things, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I do enjoy not. I do enjoy it as it is, but maybe I'll try quick hotkeys because.
But yeah. Anyways, this song has notes. The notes say,
Yeah,
I honestly
notes.
thought I wouldn't even approach this week because optimizing this puzzle for area seemed daunting, but after solving the puzzle, I was able to figure out good optimizations pretty fast. I think this is min or super close to it, but last time I thought I was dead wrong, so who knows? Hopefully I do well.
The evil and
36th
ominous
place.
36th place.
The evil and
Yeah.
ominous Azuri pause that are probably appearing in the chat right now.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to start posting as a pause.
There they are.
On command.
When
Thank
I
you
had
for
a
the
42 area
reminder.
solve, I also thought I was pretty close to min.
I think
Thank
this
you for
solve
the
mostly
reminder to reserve up.
optimizes on having those two hexes in the middle being empty, compared to the previous solves. I can't tell, the number is
Yeah.
still too high for me to pick out an individual hex to say, oh yes, this is the singular hex that is missing compared to the previous solves.
This is decently efficient
Yeah.
for a pivoty solve.
Yeah. At least there will
Hopefully
never be
they'll
a
never
tie
get
as big
tied.
as last week ever against his winged pearl.
Hopefully. Really
Yeah.
hopefully.
Well, depends on future weeklies, puzzles, designs, I guess.
Though to be fair, it was really funny, so I don't
Yeah.
actually mind it that much.
It was
I
amazing.
mean, the main point of the puzzle was just figuring out the metric anyways, and if you figure it out, you deserve to be in the giant, Giant tie.
Giant pile up.
yeah. Alright. Next up, we have, at 623 cycles, barely any faster, we have Fran in 35th place.
33.
The notes say, smaller seems just out of reach. Couple designs from 39 to 41 almost worked, but out of time this week. Looking forward to the smaller area solves.
See, Fran does not think this is mid-area.
Oh,
Also,
this is the first time we're not
this is-
pivoting in the center.
This
is-
is not.
this is a core
This
construction,
is a non-pivot assembly.
Hell yeah.
This is great.
Unfortunately,
This is well done.
it also has a lot of bonders and debonders to achieve that. But
Yeah,
it's
it
cool.
looks like
I
this
like
is-
it.
This is, I guess, making some C's
Yeah, sorta. It's like the method. It's like that method of inserting the core, but the core is already in the middle, just vibing and like.
Fran is suffering from the fact that the core is just there the whole fucking time.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
existing, demanding
well, I
your
mean,
attention.
once Fran has like one half, it like becomes less of a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really neat solve. I'm a big fan.
Also, it is impressive that the tripartite salt remains input suppressed the whole time. I'm guessing
Oh yeah,
Fran
absolutely.
had to spend some time making sure that that is never not the case.
This is
Because-
a really cool solve. I really like it.
Because as soon as you like make that mistake, it's like, oh dang it, the tripartite salts spawned.
But all right. Next up,
This
we
is
have
impossible.
at 491 cycles, we have KP Roos.
Up 500. That's a pretty big jump.
We have
Facts.
with Sing Ginger, Fan Fuban.
I think this can't be a pivoter. No,
It's
this is a
pivoting.
pivoter.
Yeah, it's pivoting. Well, I mean,
pivoting.
we saw the first 42 areas. All we saw was a pivoter.
This is just a fast one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this just pivots good.
yeah. I think the main yeah, this one only has one dupe compared to a lot of those 2 dupe solves we saw, though.
Yeah.
With calcifier right next to it, which is funny.
Well, you calcify and then you dupe it.
That's decent damage control if you're gonna have Berlo on track.
Yeah.
I wonder when we'll stop
don't-
seeing Berlo take up 3 extra area like that. I guess this was technically only taking up 2 extra area because one of them is a calc anyways.
Yep.
Calc is short for calcifier. I'm just using slang.
Yeah. No, yeah. If there's any slang you don't understand, just tell me in chat.
For anyone new to the stream.
Yeah. I assume most people here have been watching these for a while, I hope. Maybe. I don't know. We do have new players, though.
Yep.
But yeah,
Also,
common terminology, calc is calcification, dupe is duplication.
I was also referencing something, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think you were posting about Howl's Moving Castle. The fire demon that is named Calcifer.
What?
I'm guessing that was not the reference you were making.
No,
but
no,
it
no.
is a
Okay,
reference you
I'll
can make.
here. I'll post it somewhere because it's.
Alright, you can post it in the Discord chat.
But the fire demon in Howl's Moving Castle that powers the titular castle is named Calcifer.
I see.
He's a funny
I'll
little
post-
guy.
I'll
But
post
alright.
it in the
Sure.
voice chat channel.
But alright, moving on, we have also at 42 area, but 395 cycles. Team Z Pizzetti. Phoning
Wow,
it
that's
in.
really fast.
Ring, ring.
Yeah, so
So Flex.
I never actually opened the puzzle, and I don't think Mr. Puzzle could really be bothered exploring non-pivot approaches, so we just made this. He spent most of his time on some anyway, so
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, that's why we're turning up here outside the top 30.
I'm looking forward to your sum solve,
Just
Ben.
a sec.
It better be good.
I'm
Well,
a
I
lot
guess
more
it-
confident in our sum solve than in this solve. This was like one thing we just looked at and went, yeah, you could probably do like the non-pivot method that we saw earlier, but
Oh well, there's better methods that we will see.
it
But
was just
not-
more like, yeah, my neurons weren't firing this week and I had other shit to do.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, the trade-off of non-pivot method is that non-pivot method is hard.
Well,
That
I mean,
is exactly it.
there are other ways to like rotate this molecule that is takes up significantly less area. That is not whatever Fran did, but we will see that later. I will explain it when it comes
Yep.
up.
We will get to the sauce in time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you have anything else to say about yourself, Zorflax? Or I guess Mr. Puzzle Solve?
I did look at it when he posted the GIF in our chat and thought maybe you could move the debonder up to those two equilibrium hexes up there and save area that way.
Yeah.
But, and then
Ow.
my thought process ended there and then.
That's fair.
I have some qualms about that. Specifically to the effect of
Well, you need to like remove. You need to move the arms around to different spots, and even then, I'm not sure
yeah,
it works. But
And
yeah.
also, the atom cannot stay there just vibing like it is here now. It needs
I
to go
mean,
somewhere else.
What you could do is just have another piston on track in the top
Mhm.
right equilibriums on the outside.
They could
Whose
also
entire
just be
job
there
is
and
to
do
deal with
nothing.
debonder.
They can also just be there dancing if you wanted to.
True.
Very carefully
And
dancing within the scope of the area.
Yeah.
Actually, with the cost tertiary, that would have been a funny. That would have been a funny
Maximize cost tertiary.
I mean, the tertiary does not actually matter
No, it really doesn't.
with this primary and secondary, so like, go ham.
But alright, next up, we have, in 31st place, at 1,084 cycles, at 41 area, we have Vandala.
31st.
Oh wait, no, oops, I skipped one. No, there is a
Okay,
32nd
no
place
tie.
At
No tie.
At 1,305 cycles, but it's still also 41 area. Now, Death Weasel. I accidentally skipped a solution. Must have accidentally
Okay,
pressed
yeah.
F9 already.
No
42
tie.
wasn't min. 42 wasn't min. Gasp.
As if the yapping did not clue you into that one.
Love Math Boy hasn't even appeared yet. He's
like this
doing that
classifier
on
spot.
purpose.
Also, the Berlo is hiding again.
Oh yeah.
Also, arms 3 and 4 entirely here to vibe.
Or cost tertiary.
Actually, no, they do work occasionally, but they do work. I guess they just exist. They just do stuff opportunistically.
Sorta, kinda. They're vibing. That area swung over anyways.
Yeah.
They're mostly just there to vibe. But occasionally, Arm One is like, "Hey, dipshits, can you help
Oh.
out for once?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Okay, fine, we will do a thing."
I mean, yeah, it decreases cycles, so.
But yeah. The notes say, I feel like there must be a way to make the Berlo fixed in place to save a whopping 3 area, but I couldn't figure out how. Guess I'll find out soon.
Is there a bomb?
Well, maybe.
Well, basically, Death Weasel was talking about this 3 area that could probably be saved.
Yeah,
Which we
behind the
will
Berlo.
probably eventually see it. It's like a big fat obvious shave that probably takes too much effort to think about. But yeah. Or is actually harder to shave than it looks. I don't know, I didn't solve this puzzle.
Oh,
I just know my area theory.
The area understander.
I am the area understander. Alright, next up we have that solve that I mentioned from Vandala at 1,084 cycles. I love the central track loop here.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness!
Oh hell yeah!
I love that. I love that.
That is so fun.
Oh, also, this does the thing! It doesn't pivot from the center, finally!
Oh, we see. Oh
We
yes.
got that.
Okay.
It rotates. Alright, let me actually explain this. I'm gonna blow a lot of your minds.
What, the rotate instruction exists?
The fact that you don't act. I mean, I'm not even gonna fill the center. It's not actually that important. But
Whipping out the unnamed custom puzzle for this one.
New
Yeah,
checkpoint puzzle unlocked.
Fist is ready for this.
wait, actually, let me rotate this. This takes less area than pivoting the center.
And then you can just push.
Yeah, and then you can and then if it's a piston, you can just push it back.
I hate
I didn't know this when making the puzzle.
Congrats! You rotated it with less area than just pivoting the center, and yeah, that's what this solution does. It's doing it all over the place. It's finally here.
The push understander.
You can also just have an arm grab the middle and rotate. That's the same rotation, because the rotation point is a the point of rotation is a point on the second ring is what matters. Usually you have to pivot to do that when it comes to crystals. But since you can have arms in the middle, it can just be an arm grabbing the molecule anywhere and just rotating from the second ring. And this solve does that.
I got a DM about this. About this well, about I'll talk about it later.
Yeah. But yeah, there are notes to the solve. Fandala says, I was so happy with my 47 area solve. Looked perfect to me. But I knew there had to be a way to fit a damn arm in the middle, maybe even two. And I spent 4 days trying to make it work, but there was always a collision somewhere. Finally, as much of a noob as I am, I replaced the pivot instruction with the rotate instruction, and it worked. That was the missing piece after spending 3 days going around in circles, literally. Still took me another day to figure everything out. If an area under 40 exists, then it's not for me. I'm 41 years old, so 41 makes for the perfect story. Smiling emoji.
We have learned something new today.
Yeah, that is classic crystal theory, where the best pivot location is the second ring of a crystal. But a pivot is actually analogous to an arm being in that position doing a rotation. And since there are no places to grab in this puzzle in particular, you can just have an arm inside and do the rotate instead.
Of course,
And
this solve has some other
like when in the tutorial when Henley is talking about pivots.
But yeah,
In general, when it comes like area theory in general, you really want to focus on the biggest swing or the biggest movement of the molecule. Like that is crucial for area optimizing. So that's why this is such an important point that Bist is making.
Yeah, it's like it's a crystal theory, and if you don't have as much experience with area, you might miss it. And there's like a big, very nice place to pivot in the center right there. So
I will say, for the record, I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. There's also something you could figure out yourself, like Fandala did here, clearly.
Yeah.
But it's if you're familiar with area theory, you'll probably find it somewhat easily. But there are also some people who knew the theory but thought you had to pivot, and there are no places to pivot there, so missed it.
Yeah. I got a DM to that effect from someone.
Saying, ah ha ha, you're so evil, you made it so that you can't pivot in the optimal location.
Yeah, basically.
I've seen that in the notes. However,
there is a nuance. And that nuance is called an arm.
Yeah. But yeah.
Wow, there's Tien in chat talking about how like it's midnight and it's late, and I'm looking at the clock and it's nearly 3 a.m.
Why are you still up, Zorflex? I guess you don't have shit to do tomorrow.
I do have shit to do tomorrow.
Oh no, Thor's like, why are
Go
you
to
still
bed.
up?
Get out of here.
Once
I
again,
might
for-
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
You can come
Sleep is
back
good.
tomorrow. We're doing the some. We're doing some tomorrow.
Yeah, I
You can
don't
come
have
back
shit
with
to do
that.
the day after tomorrow. I might actually stick around for
True,
some.
true. Yeah, come around for some.
please
Yeah,
do.
You've seen yourself
Alright.
for area.
I have.
It
Alright,
was nice
I'll
having
catch
you
you
around
tomorrow.
though. Yeah.
Good night.
Thanks for being here.
Have a good nap on
Yeah.
the ceiling.
I will.
All right, I think
Yeah.
I just when I found out about this tech, I was just like so fucking happy. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, no.
It's so great.
I told Cass. I think you found out from me telling you in the weekly chat.
Yeah. That's how I found out.
Yeah. You were looking at a layout and going, but what about the extra swing space? And I was like, you can just do this rotation. It's
Yeah.
like, oh. But alright. Next up, we have at 413 cycles in 30th place, Alchemist Cobaline.
4-1.
We're back to. Yeah, we're back to pivot in the middle. The notes say, damn.
Just pivot better. Lol. It's that easy.
Just don't have your Berlo on a track.
Yeah. Basically.
Pivot enjoyers don't want you to know this, but actually no. I guess it would be swing around the inner ring enjoyers don't want you to know
Rotators
this,
enjoy.
but-
I mean, I didn't
S-
demonstrate it in the example because I didn't want to pull up a custom puzzle with disjoint input, but you can also just rotate the middle.
Yeah.
You can just grab the middle and rotate, and that's the same thing.
I mean, you can swing any point on the product.
As long as the point of
just-
rotation is the same, yeah.
That's how arms work.
Yeah.
It would be really cool if you could have an arm do 2 instructions per cycle, but no.
Unfortunately not. But alright.
We need arms grabbing arms in Opus Magnum now.
No.
Like,
That'll be.
being able to make a compound movement of like track movement plus swing simultaneous would be
Sounds
a
cursed.
pathway to MIDI really cool.
Yeah. Really cool, but like
geometries.
probably like way
It
too
You're not wrong.
complicated.
that it would be cursed.
It would be cursed, but,
But-
it'd also be cool. But unfortunately, that's not the game that
isn't
Zach
that
wanted to
isn't that
make.
what happens in
Yeah,
The
it's,
beta, yeah.
yeah, it's how Codex works, but evidently Zach designed it.
no
Not Codex, but the
the-
Zach like book, and like the
No.
old version, I
oh
think.
god.
But Zach
The whole-
decided that Zach clearly made a conscious decision against that.
It's in Zach like.
Yeah.
The Opus Magnum beta in Zach like.
Yeah, but yeah, so. But it feels like
Arms holding
Zach
arms.
clearly made a conscious decision against having arms being able to move arms.
Which is sad for the purposes of potential funny, but probably for the best for the purposes of
Of like a normal
not
player
having to
playing the
deal
game.
with that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because dealing with that would be annoying.
yeah. But alright, we'll be moving on for now first before.
Kaizen, where you can do multiple action, where the arms do multiple actions at once, like grabbing and moving at the same time.
Yeah.
Alright, next up, we have in 29th place at 384 cycles at 41 area, we have Team the. That is a lot of pistons.
The
notes say-
here,
Hmm?
here with that piston spam, and also
Yep.
2 dupes.
It's just in the it's in the pivot space.
This is a really expensive
Yeah.
solve.
The notes say,
Yep.
boss wants lower area, I make lower area. I make lower area, boss wants lower area. I'm running out of good pistons. One keeps falling over, and I've resorted to using an adjacent piston to realign it on the fly. Exception, Grease Monkey. Also, check out the Verdigris Glaze event. Please, I am biased.
Oh, this has both reagents overlap with the output glyph.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, Arm 4 is excellent comedy piston.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
the mentioned. Arm 2 keeps falling over, so Arm 4 keeps having to pivot it back into place. Anyways, Trotting Heart also has notes saying, my contribution this week was typing, I want there to be a way to fit the 2-atom thingy inside the wheel in the team chat. Trotting Heart, an ideas gal, TM. It sure does fit
It's a
inside.
nice solve.
Mm-hmm.
I was very happy when I saw people do that.
Yeah.
Double suppression.
It is really fun.
Both
to just,
inputs are suppressed.
This does mean that you need to, like, to some extent pre-plan how many inputs you need.
Yeah.
Because, like, you need to be able... Well, actually you don't
I mean,
necessarily, but you do need a way to, like,
pour more.
Get
not
the input
constantly
onto the
suppressed, I
buffer.
think. Yeah.
Though, to be fair, it does take advantage of the gaps provided by places where the inputs need to go to naturally spawn inputs on demand. So
Dimension Shifter
that's
is
pretty
making
fun.
a very dangerous bet in the chat. Saying, I am going to eat my shorts if 40 or 39 area makes an appearance. Ooh.
There's 28 placements above
Oh,
this
no.
41
I don't think those Azure polls in
Breaking
the
new
chat
ground.
are sparking any confidence in that bet. There's more.
Breaking
We
Breaking
haven't
new ground
seen it
in
yet,
inedible
but...
things bet.
I hate to say it, but Azurapol.
Alright. Next up, we have 40 area. In 28th place. At 929 cycles, we have Mel.
Anyway, literally next solve.
Wow, I hope you have some edible shorts lying around.
Or a lot of patience.
The notes say, as much as I may believe this is the most space-efficient machine you can squeeze out of this due to the puzzle being very spin-centric and the tripartites not taking a lot of area because of that, there will be 50 sweats who plays better than me at like 35 area, guaranteed.
It would be cool to see a 35 area solve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping we get there.
Yeah, but like, you know, this is I mean, Mel's mentioned in the chat when I showed the rotate method that she didn't know that it was a thing.
Yeah.
With that knowledge in mind, she probably could have gone lower, but sometimes this game is a knowledge check, and sometimes you just gotta try things out, like Vandala.
It ultimately be prepared to do science. That's it. If there is anything you should have learned from last week, it's science. It's
do
good.
Science.
Science, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The way
science.
the way that we got to the point where we could have Opus Magnum is through science, and science is the way to Opus Magnum too.
Well, to be fair, we're doing alchemy. It's kind of a different thing, still.
Well,
It's
alchemy is a
fucking
science. It's different from
True.
chemistry.
Just
Oh,
ask
yeah,
Albert
true.
Einstein.
It's still a
He
science, that
invented
is true.
space.
It's just not chemistry. Well, I mean, it's like jank,
As per
weird
Antaeus,
chemistry.
It's not magic.
Antaeus even says it in the options dialogue that you just tapped through
That I didn't read.
mere moments ago.
Okay. All I know from that dialogue box is finally the setup is getting close to usable.
Yeah.
You should genuinely read that. It's one of my favorites.
Maybe after this stream.
This game
You
has
shouldn't
really
read it.
good
It's one of my least
dialogue,
favorites.
which is actually kind of impressive for a Zachtronics game.
I love the dialogue of Opus Magnum. It's really great.
But
My favorite dialogue is the scrapped 100 win Sigmar Garden dialogue. Hashtag
Alright.
deep cut.
first off, though, we'll be moving on to the next solution. In 27th place at 600 cycles, we have Coordinator. It's still a pivot solution, but I think this is about as far pivots like I don't know. Maybe there are still 39 area pivot solutions. I
There's
don't know.
only
But we're
three
reaching the limit.
equilibriums now.
Yeah, we're reaching the limit of pivot. Well, I mean, there's also a second dupe, so.
Yeah, and Berlo on track.
We're reaching the limit.
At least technically.
Well, the second dupe is covered up by pivots, so.
Yeah. This is making very efficient use of the pivoted space to put in things that are nice to have.
Yeah.
Like
And that's
extra
why it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
This is very similar to like my original solve. It's like almost identical.
Yeah, it's a very clean solve.
I like how 2 has to grab the input dot so that the Berlo wheel can dodge.
Oh, that's alright because of fucking BS. Oh no, it's because it's Berlo is doing a Oh yeah, Berlo is pushing in.
It's the Berlo dance,
has
yeah.
to do track movements to access
Yeah.
the dupes, so.
Which it has to shimmy back and forth because otherwise the atoms would get hit.
But
in
you know,
both scenarios.
it's barely
That is
taking up any extra hexes because where it's moving to, every single hex is covered up anyways.
Yeah.
All the numbers on this are multiples of 40, I think. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Because 200 is 5 times 40, and 600 is 3 times 200.
Yeah.
But alright. Next up, we have in 26th place at 527 cycles is Andor. With honestly a really similar solve. Except this one doesn't need Berlo on a track. I'm surprised this is
But
faster,
it doesn't do
honestly.
the debonder on the Hexus tech.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised this is faster. It
Yeah, I
looks
guess.
slower, but apparently it isn't.
I mean, it doesn't need to.
Isn't
I
waste
guess
a bunch of
it-
time just doing coloring.
It colors as it goes, I guess, which is the
Yeah.
benefit. Because being able to color simultaneously to assembly saves you a lot of time.
That's fair. But yeah,
It-
otherwise
if-
also a fairly straightforward solve.
If it does not miss color, of course.
I like the
Alright.
wiggle that each water does.
Alright, next up we have at 39 area. At 1,259 cycles, in 25th place, we have Grays.
Wow.
It does look like we're still pivoting. Is it? It looks. There's no arms inside, so we are pivoting. I think.
Yeah, it looks like a pivot. To
Unless
me.
we're doing the Fran method, which is what I'm gonna call it now.
This
It
is
does-
a lot of.
No, it pivots. Oh yeah, it's pivoting.
Yeah, I think it's
Never
just
mind.
pulling everything now so that it doesn't have to.
Yeah.
It's a pivot assembly with some like.
It's got the
spicy
other
control
input.
features.
It's got the 2 atom input in the middle of the output, and that's why it does all this jank movement.
Animation Scripture says the amount of Azuri pod I'm killing is measurable in my day as Azuri pod.
A Zuri paw.
I also report that
He
remark.
double lost. They double lost their bet.
Alright, the notes say, long-time listener, third-time submitter. Didn't have much time to work on the puzzle this week. Prediction for the last 2026 Weeklies puzzle. A disjoint overlap hidden metric non-fire trifid computation puzzle. Well, I've already been saying the last 2026 Weeklies puzzle is the shitpost puzzle.
Aesthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
But
just
who
do
knows?
that.
The shitpost puzzle might all be all that. Well, I guess my hidden metric. I've literally told you the metric. It's shitpost and aesthetics, but
Yeah,
who knows? Maybe there is a hidden metric.
The ring, the salt ring to singular salt is the shitpost puzzle.
For the second to last, Azuri Paw. But yeah, this solve requires so much maneuvering. I think mostly just because of the input placement. But it
Yeah, I think
figures
that's
it
where all
out.
the cycles come from.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we have 918 cycles. In 24th place, we have 7th Zephyr. Min for me. The notes say, min area, 31 for a rotating 3 hexagon, plus 1 for output, plus 1 for pivot arm, plus 6 for Berlo wheel. I have optimized these solutions at 42 and 41 for the layout and verdigris glazed event, and an improvement in my sum solve inspired me to try suppressing all the inputs all the time. The 339A layouts failed 90% of the way through programming. This one made it.
Very nice.
So
I think
7th Zephyr is saying that this is
39 is pivot min.
Yeah.
Pivot the center min.
And has some like actual reasoning to back that up.
Yeah, but unfortunately
they
did not know about the better rotating the output intermediary method.
Yeah. Or
7th Zephyr says in the chat, says, I didn't account for an internal... Well, I mean, you can't internally pivot either. You have to internally rotate. But yeah.
Well, no, I think 7th Zephyr is right there.
Yeah, I know.
Theory pivot mid is 38 because internal pivot arm in what will later be a 7th area.
True. True, you can also have that.
Maybe. That might not work, but it might work.
Well, I mean, most of the hexes in the middle are already all covered as well. You can have a pivoting arm in the middle. It's just not as good as rotating in the middle. But you could.
It might be better than pivot on the outside.
But yeah.
Excuse me.
This is a very... This solve looks very compact. And I like that about it. And it's using the space that the pivot goes over, like, quite efficiently.
There is technically some concavity, so it's not like...
Yeah. And it figured out it figured out how to have the Berlo not be on a track, which is what a lot of these solutions that we've been seeing struggled with.
Yeah.
It does... It manages to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Berlo not on track.
But alright.
It helps that there's only one duplicator, and so it can just go on salt mode and be out of the way, not do anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it does. Well, does it? Yeah, it does need to rotate when the pivot occurs still. So you can't just be on salt mode all the time. But if you're smart, you can mitigate
Yeah, it didn't
that.
take too much
And-
like.
The Seventh Zephyr was pretty smart about it.
Alright. Moving on, we have at 878 cycles in 23rd place, Olivia Juliet. The notes say, small but not that small. Oh no, that's the title. The notes say, I've not really bothered with cycles optimization. I'm not even sure this is my area, but I'm having fun and that's what's important.
Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah, this was a pivot.
Okay.
But it's making quite
Lots
the
of
most out of
arms.
all the pivot. Yeah, there's like one equilibrium in this solution.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's
Arm
very-
4 and 5 are a bit extraneous, but still.
The tripartite itself,
Yeah, it takes
It's
up a
on
lot
the
of those, takes up 2 of those extra pivot spaces.
Which is pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
and you just get
If-
suppressed
if-
by the intermediate.
And arms 4 and 5 are taking up other ones,
Yeah.
though they're mostly hanging out.
Oh, I love this. I love the pivot of the input into place and it doesn't go
Yeah.
over Critelli.
It's really nice.
The
That is
joys of
pretty slick.
disjoint.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I looked at first.
I mean, theoretically, you can still do that pivot with like some weird, weird C shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Maybe. Alright. Cool solve. Next up, we have at 804 cycles in 22nd place, Perseus. This one is also compact, but you know, arm 2 and 5 feels a slight bit extraneous.
This was, I believe, the first 39A solve sent in.
Mm-hmm.
I really like
It was
that.
sent in quite early too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it uses the it uses the pivot swing space well.
Is this a product of a speed solve from someone who actually understands area?
Well, I don't know about understands, but is optimizing for area.
Well, the thing is, I don't understand area. And it took me all week to make something remotely as decent as this.
Mm-hmm. Wait, has your team appeared yet?
No.
No, yeah. So you're doing better than this.
We're still coming.
Yeah.
It's just that like only at the end of the week was I able to make an area solve that I was willing
yeah.
to accept.
Mm-hmm.
And
That you're satisfied with.
Before that,
What
I had
what were the unwanderers? The intermediary lands on the debonder, but because that's it's a
Oh yeah, because there's no
It's-
bonds there to debond, it's
there's
fine.
no physical bonds there, it just get separated. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
There are no bonds there. There just aren't any bonds there. There's nothing to debond.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, you were saying what you got?
I've got to be real with you. My best area solve up until literally yesterday was my sum solve,
Oh boy.
which
Hey, I just realized this takes one of the water inputs and colors it to be in the opposite configuration. The solve.
that's really
Amazing.
funny.
That's so funny.
That
my
is a
sum solve.
huge improvement then from a sum solve to an area solve that hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, it does it right here. There you go.
I saw an opportunity to get a really low area, and I refused to make compromises.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll
But in
continue discussing
exchange-
that when your solve comes up.
Experience the torment access.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
we'll see.
Next up, we have at 751 cycles in 21st place, we have Hexagonal Square. The notes say, for the longest time I thought this was Min, but then I just woke up today and had a most terrible realization. I did not have Min.
What day is today?
I don't know, but clearly they didn't have time to implement on their idea. So probably later.
I assume today is today.
Yeah.
So quite possibly literally today.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I love the input handling on that last input.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Just sort of wiggling.
Mm-hmm.
That is not pivot of the
I
week,
love
but
the
that is a
wiggling
good
in the
pivot.
middle. Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. Oh, this does 2 duplicators, but instead of tracking Berlo, it pushes the intermediary.
I know
It's
that
fun.
I say this a lot, but I enjoy this solve.
Yeah,
A
it's-
lot of
it's
these
fun.
solves just are enjoyable.
It is not fun to make an area solve for me, but it is fun to watch them.
Mm-hmm. I like both. I like
Yeah,
making
that's because
area
you're an area
solves.
main.
Yeah, but yeah. Alright. Next up, we have Cassie Pepsi solve at 527 cycles. This is a host
This is
solve.
the author solve.
This is the author
yeah, it's the
solve,
other shelf.
which is 3 dupes. Wow.
That is dupe maxing.
So
is all-
the reason for I only had I think 1 dupe, and then I realized, oh, actually the geometry doesn't work. I need a second dupe, and at the very end I realized, oh, the geometry still doesn't work. I need a 3rd dupe.
I mean, it's probably solvable by only having the rightmost dupe, but
Yeah, probably.
It's fun.
It saves cycles because I can dupe on the
Yeah.
intermediary.
yeah.
See, the real missed opportunity that I'm thinking about in retrospect is duplicators.
Oh, I should
are
put
a
dupes
really
under the
funny
Berlo.
Duplicators are a
Let me
really
help you out
funny
there.
equilibrium.
That's true. There we go. Thank you.
Perfect.
Optimal.
Proper cost max now. Tragically, that equilibrium on the left cannot be
Yeah.
higher, or else it would be a death tax.
Mhm.
Yeah, alas. I did forget to put equilibriums under the Berlo. That's just a mistake. Oh well.
Mhm.
It's a not important mistake, but
No, you're going to be executed for this at dawn.
But yeah, part of this was GUI solving the puzzle. As I think GUI and Cassie Pepsi came up with this layout together. I didn't
Yeah.
actually have that much input into the puzzle, but I thought that area was I looked at the shape and I thought, yeah, that's gonna be a good area puzzle.
Wow, this really is a Weeklies puzzle. Even the author solve is by a team.
Mm.
This
Alright.
is when I was solving this for the first time, I was genuinely stun locked for 3 days. I couldn't do anything else with my free time. I
Mhm.
was too obsessed with the puzzle.
That's a
So-
sign of a good puzzle.
Got nerd sniped.
Mm.
By myself. It's my own
by
fault.
your own puzzle. But,
I mean, that's how it always goes.
It's
next
true.
up, we
Alright.
have at 521 cycles in 20th place, we have Razormire. Min area max pain is what their solution title says.
Mood.
The notes say
Hey,
uses
can I ask
input
real quick?
suppression. One moment, let me finish the notes. Uses input suppression to have 1 square of the 2-atom input on collision course of main rotation. However, this means either the calcification or duplication glyph needs to be moved far away from the bonder, making for a long cycle count. Well, 521 is fine. Not fully optimized for cycles, but I kind of ran out of time. Anyways, the question?
How do weeklies, like, people send you puzzles that they think would be good for a weekly, and then do you add them to a list for like next time, or how does it work?
Right now, yeah, but like right now we're not actively looking for puzzles. But if you send us an idea that
Okay.
we're like, oh yeah, that is a banger, then we'll probably include it in the
Alright.
reserve.
And then a second question: how often are weeklies ran? I'm quite new
Once
to
a
the
year.
community. Once a year, okay.
Yeah,
It's opposite
Yeah,
the
the tournament.
yeah.
All
It's during the summer season as opposed to it starts in the summer season as opposed to the tournament, which starts in the winter season, but goes
Fair.
on into the spring season usually.
Anyways, that's all.
Yeah, all right, that's okay. Can I show area view again? Oh, maybe that was mentioned in the previous solution.
Curtelli is not swept,
Yeah.
for the record.
I love it when
Okay.
the empty hacks is Cortelli. It's great.
But yeah, we're
Yeah.
seeing like the limit of the pivot, the center solutions.
39
Maybe it goes lower,
May
but
not-
like it probably requires a
may
bit more
not be
shenanigans to get lower.
may not be theory mid pivot solution, but it is close.
We're approaching it, if not at it. Alright. Next up, we have at 498 cycles in 19th place, Lilia.
People be getting fast.
This
with their
does
39s.
not look like this does not look like a pivot in the center solution.
Yeah, I'm looking at those bonders, and those bonders are interesting.
This is rotating it, yeah.
This is in fact
Okay.
doing
The proper
thing
rotation.
that you demonstrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I adore the 4-track that the pistons share. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. The notes say, I feel like 38 is possible, but I keep running into geometry problems. I love that the swing at cycle 55 just works. 2 piston is better than 1. Colin 3. Colin 3. Everyone's meowing now.
But so I tried to do it with one less bonder and it just would not work.
Yeah, that's the actual difficult part of area. Trying to do it with less bonders. You can find out you can find out about the optimal pivot, optimal rotate, but sometimes that doesn't automatically make the puzzle much easier to do at lower area.
I do appreciate that having these 3 bonders like this means that you could go from that you can assemble the other C simultaneously to
Yeah. In place.
assembling
Cycles.
the product as a whole. I
Yeah.
think that's pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it is unfortunate that like 3 bonders, but
Yeah. I think the main, other than the bonders, I think the main thing this solve is missing out on is having the input be inside the output as well.
yeah, there is
Yeah.
0 input suppression going on here.
Yeah. Which is surprising because we've actually seen several of it. Having input suppression seems more common than not having input suppression.
We have seen. I'm going to say, the past 30 solves have seen past 20.
No, Fandala
Past 20
also.
solves have.
Fandala solve also did not have input suppression, I believe.
Well, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Although, okay,
Well,
that was
probably not 30, but
12
maybe.
ago.
Yeah.
It was a
I
while
believe
ago.
so,
That's because the
yeah.
stream has been kind of long. Oh, buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, stream is crying again.
But yeah,
We're
it's
back.
well. I mean, most of the most of the non-pivoting solutions we've been seeing have actually had the inputs outside. Now let's see what we're gonna have to see what happens when you actually do the rotating method and also have the input inside. But that's not gonna be easy. Also, stream is dead. That is, I'm gonna wait for it to come back.
Dimension Shifter, do you feel like making another pants bet about 38?
I don't think they're daring to make any more pant bets. Also, I don't know if they heard you because the stream is buffering right now.
That's true.
We're gonna wait for it for a bit, I guess. That's all we can do. That's all I can do.
Just
seems to
wait
be
until your internet stabilizes.
Yeah, it seems to be steadily at about... Oh, no, it's back. No, it's going to shit again. Never mind. Never mind, false alarm. It was green for a moment. It's okay, now we're back. Now we're back. I think. No, never mind. Never mind. Somewhat stable. I think we're somewhat stable now. Okay, now we're back.
Yay!
All right, people are saying we're back. It should be stable now. All right. Moving on. If you only have audio, try refreshing the stream. But moving on, we have in 18th place at 39 area, 438 cycles. We have Jarecki. This looks like a pivot solve. Pivot solves can go really fast.
Hey, Azuripa, the stream is kind of...
The stream should be back.
The stream should be back. Try refreshing.
Also, did you just get referred to as Azuripa?
Apparently.
Yeah,
It is I, Azuripa. I mean, it is in my username. And my nickname in this server. Azuripa subscriber.
I mean, arguably that you're a Azuripa provider.
True.
The supplier.
I am the supplier of the pause. The A in OMG, it's a bit stands for Azuripa, so true. Anyways, no notes for this off. It's pretty straightforward compared to... yeah, it's pretty straightforward, but does it really fast. 438 is one of the fastest solves we've seen so far.
Is Azuripa the family name or the personal name?
Azuri is the family name and Paul is the personal name.
and the best is category?
Bist is other personal name. People can have multiple personal names.
Yeah, actually.
I'm making this up on the spot.
I mean, this reminds me of an incident from when I was in school where I met someone who was like, yeah, my name is X, but you can also address me as Y, and I was like, damn, people can have multiple names? And she was like, no, it's a nickname.
I see.
And then I crumbled to dust.
Love Math Boy saying, I'll check back with you in 3 to 5 business days. Amazing. I love it. But alright. Next up, we have 38 area in 17th place. We have at 1446 cycles, Team Small.
Wow.
I am so mad that I wasn't able to get 37.
This looks like a rotate solve. And let's say I
not.
really wanted to. Oh, it isn't. Is it like a Fran method solve?
It's an Azuripa method solve. Anyway,
Is this...
Oh, it keeps the Berlo it keeps the other inputs. This is I would count this as a Fran method solve.
I
This
think
is really
it
good.
actually
This
resembles
is literally
Barnabas'
Fran.
solve the most.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
I mean,
yeah.
Fran and Bartimus. I count those as
This is a
somewhat the
Bartimus
same
solve.
methods. Yeah, amazing.
It,
But it does
see,
the
so
Berlo suppression.
the 38th area, and the one that I'm really mad about is the one that only gets hit when I pivot the D-stab water. Right at the
Yeah,
edge.
there.
The,
Yeah,
the
the top right
sulfur.
equilibrium.
It's forced with this layout. and
Oh
I
yeah, by
tried
the
a lot
way,
of things to
for those
avoid
of you who don't know this, you can start out the solution like this and it will not crash.
Like what?
Then Berlo
Yeah, you
will,
can. If it's Berlo, you can
will
start with
sit
suppression.
Yeah.
and sit on
Berlo
the-
suppression
on the
is
inputs
is
and
fun.
repress it immediately.
Yeah, so this is the thing
It
you
looks
can
like
do.
it'll overlap in the sim, but as soon as it starts, the input doesn't spawn.
Yeah, the input just never spawns in the beginning. Yeah, well, and this solve abuses that.
Well, I'm glad I got to introduce some cursed tech. That Berlo suppression was the entire reason I thought 37 was possible. And it's almost possible, and I'm certain that we will see a 37. This is not a 37, unfortunately.
This is a 38.
Also,
it's so close to being a 37, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm mad.
Core insertion method is pretty cool.
Yeah. It shortly before this solve, I had a 40 area solve that was this layout, but I couldn't figure out a way to move the two halves into their final position because their penultimate position was rotated 60 degrees. And I couldn't figure out a way to do that without them crashing into each other, so I had a really cursed swing that swept the two areas down right of the calcifier. But right before the end, I was like, hey, wait, I could just not fully assemble the cold side, which is the side with water, air, and earth. And then assemble it in a slightly different position after the hot side has been moved. And like, you can't do the sequence of movements.
Oh yeah, Rebix is saying in the chat that Berlo does not suppress irises, apparently.
Nope, no,
That's
they don't.
interesting.
They just they completely ignore irises.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is a weird nuance, but Berlo suppression of the input is extremely necessary in my opinion. So
yeah, by production glyphs, Rebix means irises, basically, essentially.
Also, the calcifier here is pretty slick because it is.
Well, I mean, it's area that'll be used
Berlo
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. See that there was an opportunity for an extra 2 duplications here.
I'll put them in for you.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm pretty proud of this solve. It's 17.
It's a really cool solve.
I'm sure somebody got 37, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Love Math Boy says, today I learned they're called irises. That's what I've been calling them. You can also call them, well, an iris is, what no,
The thing that spawns an atom.
No, this puzzle doesn't have it. Which one of these puzzles even has an iris glyph? This one.
It doesn't. Dousing liquid perfume?
This one.
So,
no, yeah, these are irises.
The terminology is the
Apertures also
iris
works,
is
but apertures
the
close.
hole.
I think of apertures as closing, not opening.
Aperture science.
Yes.
We do what we must
Ah.
because we can.
Purification, division, proliferation, and also animismus, and also
And dispersion.
unification and dispersion.
Wow, you keep your puzzle editor puzzles list quite orderly, by the way.
Oh, that's mostly for stream. I throw anything I don't need into a folder.
I have basically every custom
I
puzzle that I've
no, I
downloaded in
keep
there.
it clean because of streams. I don't want to accidentally reveal the next puzzle too early.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's the only reason it's as clean as it is.
Mine has Amelia's catalyst in there, and still.
Yeah, and Rebek says, I remember someone saying aperture is the hole, not the fins. Which I believe is true.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm calling it the iris. But is the iris also the hole? I don't know, actually.
Technically, the technical name for the iris is
What's the scrunchy part of
a
the eyeball
diaphragm.
called then? That acts like the fins of the aperture of the eye. What is that called? Is
eyelid.
that... No,
Yeah,
not
that's
that
the
one.
iris.
No, the one that contracts and
Yeah,
uncontracts
the
your
iris.
irises. Just the
Oh.
iris. Okay. Oh yeah, the pupil is the hole. Right. True.
Yeah.
So it is the iris. Okay. Good.
Anyway, that's one more thing
I
to
forgot.
make sure about for the weekly.
I forgot the word pupil existed.
We have learned things today.
All right.
Today
Moving
is a
on.
day of learning.
Next up, we have at way faster at 461 cycles. We have in 16th place Poutinery. Why are the notes here with space between every single character?
I don't know. I saw that too, and I was like,
Also,
so
this
confused.
is a pivot solve. Once more, I guess we haven't reached the limit of the pivot solves.
Is
It
this
still has an
the
unused
fastest pivot? Actually, no, this is not the fastest pivot, but it is the most compact pivot, probably.
The notes say, tried various sub-38 layouts that use less rotations of the tripartite saw, but couldn't get any of them to work. I figured as long as the molecule swung through the outside hexes, I might as well stick arms in them. And that makes it 461 cycles.
It just works.
It works.
It just works.
Whoops, that was the wrong button. I thought you were already streaming for some reason.
All that torment I went through, completely unnecessary. Just make a pivot solve.
Oh,
Oh, we're streaming this on Twitch, by the way. This is the Weeklies puzzle.
oh,
You can find the
Okay.
link in the events channel.
um.
We're just here
is-
commentating solves. That is on the Twitch stream.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This is part of a Weeklies event that we optimize the puzzle, where we optimize the puzzle.
Right. Nice.
So
Where
everything you're
do
saying
I
is
find
also
it?
live. In
Oh,
the
wait.
events chat.
Oh. That's chat. Thank you.
Yeah, somebody can probably post it again because it's probably a while up.
I found it.
Yeah.
Alright.
But alright.
Um,
Next up, we got 349 cycles in 15th place. We have Zerfink. This still looks like a pivot solve. I guess now we're reaching limits of pivots, I think.
I don't think we'll see pivots for 37. But I do think we'll see 37s.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, it is 15th place. We're getting pretty close to the top. The notes say some cool moves at cycles 13 to 15. We have Azuri pause in the chat. There's definitely 37s.
I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Would you like to know, weather boy?
Seventh
mean,
Zephyr
I'm
says,
hoping
yeah,
there's
I
like
think
a-
I'm... Seventh Zephyr says, I think you need +1 for output and +6 for Berlo. So, yeah.
I am looking forward to seeing the if there is a 36 or 35 where it's just something that I could never have seen. I'm
Also, Rebek
really
saying
looking
pivot
forward to seeing
slander.
that.
Maybe Rebus has a 37 pivot. Who knows? We shall see.
That would be cool.
But yeah, this one in particular, it's just a very fast pivot solve at 37. It's got space for extra arms. It's gotta use them.
Yeah, this is one of the fastest low area solves we've seen.
But alright, next up in 14th place, we have 1,015 cycles at 37 area. Suck boy.
Oh boy.
I like how
It
you
looks like
announce,
pivoting. What the hell?
I like how you
It's-
announce. I like how you announce primary drops by announcing the secondary first.
Oh yeah, because it goes up.
Yes.
It's a pivot solve, but
W
it
pivot.
leaves two of them in the. It leaves two hexes in the middle. It's empty. Let's say
And
it's not
also just
fast.
does
It's not
everything
pretty,
else.
but it is 37 area.
Just do everything perfect.
Pretty impressive.
Having two hexes open in the middle is a trick.
Yep.
You do need a pivot arm that. There's no way to get a pivot arm that's clipped by like other area. So like either way, if you have it inside or out, the pivot arm still takes up
I mean, this
one area.
bear is like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hexes that's taken up by the pivot that is not doing anything useful. Well,
Yeah.
no 3. One of them is also an input.
The way that this...
Didn't put Gratelli's in both empty hexes.
Basically, only arm.
What a
It
mistake.
feels like basically only arm 3 is extra.
Yeah.
Arm 3
Yeah.
on its track.
Which makes
I mean,
me
still doing
feel
useful
like
work.
35 is possible, but I think non-pivot methods require two
Yeah.
bonders.
Also, the Berlo is
So-
doing a bit of suppression as a treat as well. That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
Because the D-stab water needs to be suppressed basically at all times.
Hookery says, didn't put Gratelli's in both empty hexes. Crying emote. we need a placeable Gratelli.
I mean, that's supposed to be the equilibrium, but
Yeah,
equilibrium
but like
is area.
equilibrium is
You can reskin
basic.
it.
But alright,
You should reskin it.
having
think I can
holes,
make- I think I
having
can make
holes
a
and
mod
leaving
that
them
does that.
empty, it's pretty powerful. But alright, next up, at 923 cycles in 13th place, we have Wing Pro. This also looks like a pivot solve, and only leaves one hole.
Were there literally only two 38s?
I think so.
I think there were like 2 or 3.
3 of them.
Ah, okay.
I suspect we're gonna see a lot of 37A pivots.
This one has
Surely it's
equilibrium
not
under
possibly
all
36.
Berlo hexes. Well,
Oh yeah.
we shall see. Disjoint Curtelli. Somebody said in the chat.
I genuinely don't know if 36 pivot is possible. I haven't looked at the
Oh no, I actually haven't seen most of these
leaderboard.
solutions.
yeah.
This is a nice clean solve though.
Yeah, turning the pivoting out the center does look really funny because visually in the immediate area it just looks like you're pivoting a singular salt atom, and it's like
Yeah.
obviously that does nothing, but because it's attached to this hole in the molecule just disjointly,
Yeah.
it is actually doing something productive.
Everybody's
It
like
just looks funny.
thinking about how much the pivot swings over the outside hexes, but they fail to consider that it swings over none of the inside hexes.
Unfortunately, there is no arm that can pivot the center that is in one of the pivot axes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is pretty trivially provable.
Right. Next up, we have at 799 cycles in 12th place. We have the Book Shaver. I think this is Shavor and the Bookworm.
That would make sense.
Looks like it.
This one also does some Berlo suppression, which is pretty cool. We love some Berlo suppression.
W. Berlo.
I think most solves that have, if there is a single hole in the middle, that means the input is the tripartite saw is intersecting with the output.
Yeah.
And if it's outside entirely, that means it probably has 2 holes in the middle, as we saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one uses Berlo's wheel to suppress the tripartite salt.
Mm-hmm. And also the other input, the
Oh, yeah.
destabilized water.
Uh-huh.
It does a good job suppressing everything. Berlo W here, honestly. Alright, next up, we have at 701 cycles, in 11th place, Scatterbrain Synergism.
Nice.
The notes say, created by Wilds Obscura and Teen 118. If this isn't Min, Wilds Obscura eats a tissue. Input suppression is tricky. It's hard to optimize cycles without OM clone. Hopefully this isn't the worst 37. It's not.
It's a very nice 37.
Yeah?
There has been a lot of 37 so far.
There have been a lot of 37s, and they all kind of look like this.
Yeah. It appears that Pivot 37 is something that a lot of people found.
Mm-hmm. Or even
Which
is
is
the
fair,
tripart...
because-
yeah. It's not... It doesn't depend... How many holes you have doesn't actually depend on how many... If the tripartite saw is in the middle, it just depends on how the tripartite saw is rotated, I think.
It is an
Translated.
extremely common feature of these pivot solves to have the tripartite salt just in its penultimate position from the start.
Yeah. It can be
just
right
because
there, so
that's-
it will be right there.
It's really easy to have it that way
Yeah.
if you're doing a pivot method, because you just don't have to worry about input suppression of it, because it's just on its own input forever.
Yeah.
It never leaves.
No,
Which
who
is
needs
actually really
suppression
funny.
when the input actually just never leaves the leave its
Yeah.
glyph?
Simply be on your input forever until
Until you need output.
Okay.
And then you
Until
move
output.
off. Yeah. That's the benefit of these pivot solves that we've been seeing.
Going to
Yeah.
top 10. Exciting.
Alright, next up at 595 cycles in 10th place, we have Awful Bananas. The notes say, I quite like area for this puzzle. Tis was really fun to optimize. I'm really certain this is min area, at least for this strategy. Important extra notes back here after that. But given the general chatter in the events Discord, there may be something significant I'm missing to do with Berlo, so I'll see soon. I think most people, what most people were saying was just Berlo suppression. I think it's really hard
Yeah.
for Berlo to do anything more than that. But if you look at puzzles like alcohol separation, you can see the power of having Berlo on a track to reduce area.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol separation is probably the clearest example. If you go look at the alcohol separation area solve, that's the kind of Berlo shenanigans that Awful Bananas might be thinking about.
It also, to some, another point that Awful Bananas might be thinking about is the weird X-shaped one from the tournament.
The weird what? Oh, yeah.
Into Messenlet.
Yeah.
There was some really cool Berlo on track shenanigans for Into Messenlet.
Mm-hmm. Usually, oftentimes when a Berlo is in an area puzzle, you really gotta watch out to see if you can save area with Berlo on a track. Because it's something the host might have in mind.
Berlo on track does take theoretically more area than Berlo not on track, because Berlo is 7 area plus 3.
But you can but you know, it can cover some glyphs you don't need all the time.
Yeah, you theoretically 3 area Berlo is possible.
Yeah, but you know, just go look at just go look at alcohol separation and you'll get the idea.
3 area Berlo is usually impractical on account of you have to have useful glyphs literally everywhere around the track. And that's kind of impractical.
There's like
I mean, in the middle of things.
There are puzzles that just require a whole shit ton of glyphs anyways, like alchemical slag.
Yeah.
You can also go see alchemical slag. I think that's you can go see that several tens of thousands of cycles area of solution. Alchemical slag is a nightmare to solve area for. But alright. Next up, we have 577 cycles in 9th place, Rebix. Pivot solve. Oh, I love the suppression here, though.
Oh yeah, that's very nice.
The tripartite salt suppression is standard, but the D-stab water suppression is really slick.
Yeah, and Dimension Shift is saying, "Holy crap, 37A pivot solve." That's what we've been seeing. That's like the past. That's like the past 5 solutions.
Curious about at this point is, are we going to see any 37s that aren't pivot solve?
I don't know if they're gonna be faster than this though.
Because I was trying to get that 37 non-pivot with the core insertion technique.
Yeah.
And I wasn't successful, so I'm curious if it's possible. Like, if there was in fact a layout that would.
I don't think core insertion is going to be a common technique that most people will find.
Of course not. It's a pain in the ass and it takes forever.
Yeah, there are easier ways to get less area, I think.
No one's gonna do that. But
it's awesome, but also, yeah.
I really want to see a 37 core input suppression because I tried so hard to find it and couldn't.
Yeah.
And because of that, I want to see if it's possible.
But alright. Next up, we have at 534 cycles in 8th place, non-binary coder. We're pivoting all the way down. Well,
Interior.
not all the way down, but it is already 8th place.
First interior solve in a while.
Team Industry
Found a lot of exterior
responding
arms
to Winter saying Lao. I don't know how to properly translate that into English. Anyways, non-binary coder has notes. They say, pretty sure this is the best place for long input, but maybe there's somewhere it swings over less area. I don't think that pivoting the long input over the center of the output is better because the geometry required seems to be bad. I think 38.6a is possible, but very difficult because the long input swings over where the long input pivoting arms need to go. I'm not going to attempt it, but I expect top 3 to be about 36 area. Otherwise, I'm pretty proud of this saw. This version does the big optimization of doing the earth fire side first, where there's less collision dodging needed. Team Industry says it means master. Yeah, that's a good enough translation. Opus Magnum Mandarin population up. We got a lot of, the Chinese community has been popping off lately. I think since last year's Weeklies. It used to just be Jin Yu. But we've and Winter's also been around for a long time. Well, I guess Lao, I guess it's more like Da Lao, but Lao is like a abbreviation of that. Yeah, we also have Wingli here, who's also a Chinese player. Lots of Chinese players lately. We have Jinyu retired. No, Jinyu isn't retired. Jinyu's, if you look at the leaderboard, Jinyu is very much still active. And I'm pronouncing it Jinyu, but like his name is Jinyu. 黄金的黄，黄金的金，优点的优。
I think they meant retired, like literally retiree.
Oh yeah, true. He's also like 50 something, last I checked.
Which explains why the records are popping off a lot of time.
He's like 50 something last I checked, and that was a while ago. He might be 60 something now. Tournament is too competitive for him, yeah. Yeah, no, he messaged me about that on the on my tournament. My tournament was the tournament before mine is the last one he actually competitively participated in. But yeah, you can still see him very much active in the leaderboards. Like half the records are by Jinyu. Because you can see, because he does all the nitty gritty. He's basically Grimbot in human form.
But really good at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But alright. But yeah, this solve does the cycle shapes. It's put in the effort for the cycle shapes and it's paid off. It's an A. Alright, next up. We have, at 505 cycles, still 37 area in 7th place, Tunnel Vision.
How low are we going to go before?
Let's say, I think 37 is probably not min, but I think this is a fairly well optimized for cycles at this area. It sure is. It's in 7th. It beats several 37 area solves that does about the same thing.
Tunnel Vision putting in the work as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Arm 2's job is mostly pivoting, but it does a little bit of extra stuff.
Yeah.
It
also does the debonding.
I kind of wish that we could have like a non-piston arm around this point, because that would be neat.
Maybe. We saw that one solution that just had an arm doing the pivoting. That was pretty funny.
That happened once, but that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Francis, I was so worried about rotating the project. I probably wasted a lot of time when clearly rotating the molecule is just fine. Well, just
Mood.
fine in the sense that you can get 7th, apparently.
You and me both. Putting incredible work into doing some weird shit, and then it's just, oh yeah, you can just pivot.
Yeah. Well, next up we have WN Admirers, which I think is basically just Team China. At 391 cycles, super fast. In 6th place.
Wow. Yeah.
The notes say, teamed by W, Winter 1703, and Mindustry. Yep,
That's just very nice.
391 cycles.
That's just a really fast solve. I like that a lot.
I'm not gonna go.
W means Winglia, yeah. It is so smooth, look at it.
I should have let Arm 1 be on the track, just for fun.
I know, that costs an extra 10G. We can't have that. This solve is so clean. Oh yeah, 5G. Misspoke. The track is right there. Yeah. And it goes faster. At 370 cycles in 5th place, we have Shino.
Very nice.
Who says, so apparently I've been wrong about Min at least 2 times. As hinted by the title, I somewhat prematurely started optimizing for cycles, thinking I've already found the smallest area. So I was happy with my 223 cycles 39A, but had to bin it when I found 38A. Which of course I also spent a bunch of time optimizing cycles for, because clearly 38 is min area for a rotary assembly. 294 cycles. It turns out that I didn't realize that donuts existed until the moment when I was writing the notes for my 38, titled Min Spinny, thinking about how I should formulate my reasoning for why I did in fact not waste any hexes.
And then hex saving jump scare.
And then hex saving jump scare once again. But Shino got there.
Simply pivot really is just the meta this week.
Simply pivot. All that talk about how you can not pivot. Well, pivoting gets you 5th.
There's no need for funny business. Just pivot. I mean, look at this. All of the hexes that would be taken up by pivoting are occupied.
Rebek says Arm 3 is so smooth. Yeah.
This is
Arm
a
3 is
good, clean solve.
Kazian says, why would you ever not pivot, says the person who hasn't showed up yet. Alright. Next up, in 4th place, we have a 36 area.
So 36
and
is
1,154 cycles. We finally broke the 37 barrier. Tanuki.
36 is not podium exclusive, but it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. It's a pivot solve. It's not a pivot solve. Yeah. It's yeah, it rotates.
It can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rotate solve.
I think that this is doing the thing that you were talking about. Like, pretty much exactly.
Yeah.
I think...
And
yeah, this is great.
This is doing the thing that you were talking about and no extra funny business.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, there is a correct technique.
To rotate it, and you can get, and then you can get 4th, apparently.
Yeah.
The inputs placement's cursed? It's out of the way. I wouldn't call that too cursed. That's what input placements usually look like in area solves. Not inside the output.
Your two options are permanently suppressed and out of the way.
Yeah, and this one is out of the way, so.
And we have seen so many permanently suppressed type input locations, so...
The notes say, hey, did you guys see the announcement about the new Silksong DLC?
They're making a Skong DLC?
Apparently.
You need to play Silksong.
Tazian says, the inputs are free area, so you put them where you need to fill free area.
I made a deal with myself that I wouldn't play Silksong until I could actually
the tripartite sale is doing the free area.
Yeah.
Not the those
you can also have both of them if you figure it out. But yeah. Sea of Sorrow.
Well, but this says they wouldn't fit.
Is the DLC? Maybe the sea is made of destabilized water. True.
Be careful you don't accidentally cause any debonding events in there.
Yeah, because then just a bunch of salt just precipitates out a solution.
The ocean immediately separates into equal parts elemental water, which probably does something spicy because elemental materials are generally spicy by a little.
Well, I mean,
and also just
they're supposed to be
salt.
unstable, yeah.
Yeah.
But alright, next up, we have 35 area. In third place. 35 area at 1,635 cycles, we have Popcom 48.
Is this doing the good method, the rotate method?
The proper rotation gets you pretty low. It's just that not much people even did it.
This is the proper rotation method.
Yeah.
But
people actually
Berlo
start
input suppression.
The notes say, I find it funny how swinging takes less area than pivoting if rotating the molecule fully. I think area can maybe be lower with some Berlo track shenanigans to utilize the area under the wheel, but with how many hexes are forced, I'm unsure if geometry can enable this. My original area submission was an attempt for a double bonder 35 area that failed due to geometry at the end, becoming a 36. Two bonders removes the force 3 hexes at the top due to not needing to rotate fully. Maybe that will allow a layout where the wheel can shave area. This joint was fun to play with. Was useful to have the Berlo assign connected atoms the same cardinals while in progress to better distinguish them. This was then easily fixed once the shape has been assembled, since Berlo rotations are infrequent enough to easily find. Yeah.
Damn. So
it's just a nice solve.
I like how Popcom just says, funny how swinging takes less area than pivoting if rotating the molecule fully. It sure does.
Just staring straight at us. Hey, have you heard of this rotation thing?
Popcom once again showing us that they are a very strong player when it comes to thinking about the puzzle a lot and figuring things out first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Simply understand the assignment.
Yeah.
This is just great.
This is great.
It almost makes it look easy.
You also have to appreciate the Cretellian there.
Yeah.
This is a rotation method with cavities in the interior. Which is sauce.
Area puzzles the actual difficult area puzzles tend to look like this, where just a few people get min or close to min, and then most people settle for the easy
37.
The easy.
Well, I mean, most people settle for the easy method. You are not most people.
I am willing to suffer and also have bad ideas. Uh,
Yeah.
People who are willing to suffer and have good ideas probably can achieve some good stuff. But I'm not one of those.
But alright. Next up, we have at 1,000 cycles flat. In second place,
Nice.
Kasian. The notes say min is 34 probably.
Probably.
Now that's a funny prediction.
Also, speaking
really
of
like this
predictions, this is second place, so that means there are no ties.
God damn it.
Hey.
Time
I-
to
I-
pay
I
On the
really adore
metric
this
that
solve
matters.
so much.
See,
The answer is no. There are no full ties.
this is my consolation prize for 17th place. Getting to be right.
I love the spinning Berlo.
Yeah,
just because-
Berlo can do a bit of spinning around as a treat.
We.
I appreciate that that's 1,000 cycles flat.
Clean cycle count. This solve just we discussed. Kasian basically kind of just sent me this layout, and we were discussing it in the Discord, in the Weeklies chat, cause you know, this is the first 35 area layout that anyone sent us, and we were discussing it. And suppression is surprisingly not easy on this
Because you need
on the
to...
solution, because you, unlike all the pivoting solves where they just keep the input forever on the input until you need to output it, rotation solves need to work with the fact that that input is going to be unsuppressed sometimes, unless you suppress it some other way. The previous solve used the Berlo to suppress it some other way. This solve uses the other input to suppress it sometimes.
I mean, it kind of has to.
Yeah.
Because,
That's the main difficulty point when it comes to solves like this. Kasian says, it only works because the last destabilized water doesn't need to go visit Berlo. The reason is complicated. Yeah, there's one of them that doesn't need to.
Yeah.
What? One of the outputs doesn't actually even need to visit the Berlo.
Yeah.
This will come back to haunt us
One of the
tomorrow.
inputs. Yeah. Anyways.
Or possibly to haunt other people.
Kasian says min is 34 area, probably. Next up in first place, we have 34 area.
Of course.
Of course.
In
I'm
first
guessing
place-
it's something under the Berlo.
Animal Farm. No, nothing under the Berlo. It's just nice and clean.
Is there a hole in the middle?
No, it's just nice and
Nice.
clean. It has the input in the middle.
I think
Wow.
that's pretty slick. Just have the input in the middle.
Animal Farm once again
That's-
showing that they are a pretty OP team, I'll be honest. Who was it again? Who? It was
Penta
Pentabig,
Chicken and
Pentabig, Love Math Boy, and who was the third one?
Chickson.
Chickson, yeah.
This was submitted. I didn't know this was
Yeah,
submitted.
that's like
I thought Kasian was winning.
No, this was submitted quite late.
This was submitted very late. Yeah.
Yeah. Kasian says, "Oh dang it! I had this layout but couldn't make it work at the very end." GG Animal Farm.
Well done.
Love Math Boy says, "Story of this solve. I dropped a screenshot of a variant of this layout in the group DM Tuesday night as a joke. Then when I thought about it more on Wednesday, the numerous problems with the layout gradually disappeared. It took all the way until Friday noon to finally get a working solve. Pentabit magically optimized 100 COA into this current solve. So what I'm hearing is that this
Wow.
is mostly Love Math Boy.
Damn.
Welcome to the area club, Love Math Boy.
Really impressive.
You're an area main now. Forever and ever.
Miner Man, do you know how time zones work?
when a random person does really good on an area puzzle.
You're an area mine now. Join us in the club. We have Shadow Cluster and me. And I am Dart.
It,
And Biggie?
Oh yeah, I'm Biggie. Biggie the area mate.
Sure.
Is that joke still going?
It must be if I know about it.
this is a 1P, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't in a million years expect the area to go this low.
Mm-hmm.
I am really pleased that it goes this slow.
I was pretty hands off with this puzzle in general, so I can't say what I expected it to get at because I made 0 predictions about it.
It's quite funny that it literally everyone who did the thing that you told us about like 30 solves ago got
Min plus
top
3.
5.
Min plus 3 at top 5 is insane.
Yeah. So like I feel like it is reasonable for people to have missed that potentiality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since-
for sure.
This is a very non-standard crystal, but crystal theory just applies still.
Quotes by area mains.
I'm so tired.
This is shit area mains be saying.
Mm-hmm. Area main is a lot of just knowing all the tricks. And you really have to be submerging yourself in area theory a lot to be able to just see these easily. Like, oh yeah, you just rotate here. Yeah.
Or you can be Popcom 48.
Or you can be Popcom 48.
Simply think about the problem a lot.
Yeah. That tends to be people who think about the problem a lot and are good at doing theory tend to be pretty good at this game.
Who could have possibly guessed?
Mm-hmm. Turns out
Also,
planning out your solves is a very good idea.
Something interesting in this solve is
not that other people don't plan out their solves, but like
one of the D-stab waters is currently just 2 salts.
Mm-hmm.
So duplication there has to happen after assembly. Which is pretty cool.
Oh, and it's 6p.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Really, it's possible to 1P this.
It probably is, but I'm the 100 cycles of optimization is probably making it 6p.
That would be earlier. That would do it.
Yeah.
That would explain a
Not
lot
that it mattered, but yeah. Very cool, very impressive solve.
Yeah.
But alright. Next up, I will be revealing next week of the Opus Magnum Weeklies. Let me grab that, download it from the website.
Weeklies.
Website. The interblog.
Let's see, random numbers, custom, save. And change this to public. Save changes. Next week's puzzle is Aqueous Dagger. This puzzle is by Panic. The metrics are... Let me check. Cycles cost area and Vestagon cycles area.
This is funny.
Yeah. This is the puzzle.
Why,
This is by
why
panic.
does it look so simple? I'm scared.
Smile.
That's my boy, yes.
Mm.
Okay.
This is a panic puzzle for sure. I hope y'all enjoy it.
I mean, at least rate seems easy. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the metrics are. I don't think there's. Yeah, it's cycles and bestagon.
Rate, yeah.
So,
Rate is easy, notably not present rate. Anyway,
this here is where I'll be ending the stream though. Tomorrow's stream will probably start about the same time as today's stream started, and we'll be going over the sum solves.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
A lot of people seem to
Hopeful-
like enjoy the sum solve processing process as well.
I am hoping there will be some crazy sauce. I am also hoping that there will not be oh yeah, it's really easy, you just do the thing that I thought was inefficient.
But yeah, we shall see tomorrow then.
Yep.
At the same time, basically the same time stream started today. Because tomorrow I also have work, so and I do these after I get off work and then get home and then do the stuff I need to do before I go to bed, and then I stream. So yeah, it'll be about the same time as when stream started today. That is a bit past 11 my time. But yeah, I'll be seeing y'all. I need to go concatenate these two videos together now because they are now two separate recordings.
Rip.
Yeah. Alright. See y'all next week then. Bye.
Thank you. This was fun.
Yeah.